Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Hello, and all I have to say is, four bad apples ruin the bunch. Welcome back to. Oh my god, microphone.
Yeah.
Welcome back to.
You're so excited. That was such
I'm so excited.
It was a very mysterious.
I'll just start again, everyone. Hello. Four bad apples ruin the bunch. Welcome back to Swift AF Sunday. I am Holly.
I'm Taylor, and we are two Swifties. Zero chill.
Zero chill. I've got
Zero
zero chill right now because, first of all, the last two episodes were excellent. We can all agree.
Excellent. So much information.
So much information.
We're still spiraling. I'm still thinking about that stage. I still have ideas, still have thoughts.
I have been working on something that literally I was in such a rabbit hole in today.
Mm-hmm.
That is why this is starting later. I'm sorry. I made a whole whiteboard and everything for my notes organization. I am literally freaking out over this because it's just revealing is the word I'm going to be using. Revealing. Okay. So let me talk about this tidbit right off the bat. I couldn't do Taylor's workout when I was, hold on. I'm sorry, everyone. I am a space cadet to the maximum today. So apologize.
It's fine.
I couldn't do Taylor's workout when I was in my mid-20s, early. No shit.
I couldn't do it when I was in the womb. Like I could never.
I mean, this is like Navy SEAL type of workout behavior. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about so much stuff. Okay. So I just want to say this just right off the bat that the very first two episodes were 43 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The second two episodes are 49 minutes.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I did notice that.
Okay. So 43 times 2 is 86. Great. 49 times 2 is 98, right? Which equals 184. But when you add 1, 8, and 4 together, guess what you get?
13.
You got it, baby. 13. So just a little fun fact.
That is fun.
13. It's very fun. Very fun.
I'm hoping that the last two episodes will also be longer. Like short, medium, long.
Yes.
Like long. I want them to be an hour.
Like 4 hours long.
Yeah. Yeah. My dream, I know this is not happening, but I really wish that she had like sourced questions from Swifties and then like just has like a lot of the, like online magazines and stuff will do it, just like answers questions from Swifties, like what did this mean? What did you feel when this happened? Why
I literally would have loved
plugged water?
Right. Which I'm totally asking my brother about because he's an engineer. When he comes down for Christmas, we're going to be having a major session as to how all of this magic can happen. He's extremely smart and I respect his knowledge on all things, engineering and he's just very logical and just knows what's up. So
I'm
shout out to my bro Chris for being smart.
Very curious what he comes up with because
me too. Oh my God, me too.
Keep evolving. I'm now picturing like almost a blower element, sort of a stage level, like in between.
Yeah, like a dryer.
Anybody's on the stage that like it just goes whoop, and kind of like either actually it could like suction the air or it could blow. I don't know.
It could,
but could do both. Almost like like the car wash dryer, really fast.
Yeah, or some kind of like insane like Dyson like wind situation that's like only very surfacey or something. Who knows? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay, I am bursting at the seams. Okay, so I know we're gonna probably start with episode 3, but I just need you to know, everyone, that the reason I'm spiraling out of control right now and I'm in total shambles is because episode 4. I was obsessed with a few things that happened in it, and I talked about it. I don't know if you guys watched our last recorded episode, not our live stream, but I sort of obsessed on it in that. But I am. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, man, I can't read.
Thank you.
We have a little bit of a different layout tonight, and I can't read. You are super smart in your own way, Holly. Oh, that's
thank
you.
Nice. I appreciate it.
Okay. I made it a little bit bigger because I don't know why I can't read them as well. They're the same size. Maybe it's just
yours don't show up big like on the screen like this.
No, that they do once you enlarge them.
Okay.
But when they're small,
yeah,
it's like
I can't read them when they're small.
But I did make it a little bit bigger, so now I can kind of like at least mostly decode.
Okay, so listen. Okay. I'm just going to give you a hint. It definitely has to do with the apple. It definitely has to do with my longstanding theory that Jack Antonoff is a troublemaker. But I have discovered a new troublemaker, and it's so wild.
Ooh.
There's much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. Okay. So anyway, so let's just start.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's.
Do you just want to like?
It's so crazy.
I just want to like dive in, or do you want
me to?
People here.
We can talk about episode 3 first if you want, because mine all starts. My insanity starts in episode 4. Over this one screen.
Really? Okay. So something from the episode.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I brought it up and I was like, I just find this really weird. And then it just, it just makes my mind start to overly work. And like when something just click, when something gets stuck in there, I just can't let it go.
Yeah.
I have a hard time letting it go. And so it has made me make this. I have like giant whiteboard on my other computer screen right here, you guys, with like all of my fact finding mission on it. And I'll be referring to it quite frequently. So when I'm not looking at the screen, I'm not ignoring everyone. I'm literally just examining this giant board that I made. Okay. So
I understand. I have a lot of things percolating as well.
Yes.
I have basically decoded all of Wishlist, which is I don't hear anybody talking about this. Okay, let me just say this. Last year, both Holly and I have birthdays in January.
We do.
And then last year we did special episodes for each of our birthday where we got to like pick what songs we wanted to do.
Yes.
Long story short, I originally was, and Holly can confirm, I was going to do Father Figure because that's my favorite song from Showgirl.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to switch it to Wishlist because I'm dying to talk about this song because the stuff I have figured out, I don't hear anybody else talking about. We are going to be on the front line, the precipice of all of this.
Yes.
But one of them may tie in.
Oh, definitely.
What you're going to talk about?
There's so much tying in. There's so much insanity that has gone under the radar. And it's almost weird, like shit. You know what I mean? It's almost like, what do you mean this happened? What do you mean? What? So I can't wait. Okay. Anyway.
So I might just reveal that one part of it.
Sure.
When you talk about your thing, depending on, because I don't know everything you're going to say. So we might do that. And then I have some Easter egg theories that they sort of started in our recorded episode that we did on 3 and 4. And now I have rewatched all of episodes 1 through 4.
Yeah.
I have notes.
Oh yeah. I have
and I've noticed more things that seem a little suspicious. And things like that. So both Holly and I have a lot of things on our minds. And then of course we just want to talk. I mean, there were so many great things. There's things happening on social media. When you finish, can I say something unrelated to the docuseries? It's about an Instagram or TikTok girl. Yes. Of course. And I saw a great thing on Instagram as well that I want to talk about. So I don't know. Dealer's choice. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to dive into yours because you're just itching?
No, we can, but we don't have to right now. Like we can start with episode 3 or however you want to do it. It doesn't matter.
At this point, I don't even know if I can divide by episodes because they're just swoosh.
Yeah.
Let me just say this because this is something I saw on Instagram and I love it. And it's just another, I love our community so much of Swifties. Yay. So
you're awesome.
Colin Saunders, who is Cam Saunders' brother, who's in the NFL, right? I don't follow him on social media, but the algorithm was algorithming. And I think 2 days ago, a post came up from him on my feed of him just basically saying he was getting a lot of messages from Swifties, like thanking him for giving Cam the money for the plane ticket to go to his audition that eventually led to the Eras Tour.
Yes.
And they have a great sense of humor in that family. Obviously, we've seen that. So he was joking, like, you're all telling me thank you, but where are the gifts? Here's my size. Here's my whatever. Obviously joking, right? So then today I saw basically a follow-up post from him on this. Swifty saw that, found out he has a charity foundation, started doing what Swifties do.
Yep. Donate.
Donate $13.
Yep.
And it's already up to like $8,000.
Of course. Because
he, of course, is blown away, as anybody is who interacts with the Swifties and finds out. You get on a Swifties' good side, and the generosity just never ends. In 13, increments of 13.
Yep, totally.
And so I just think it's just another gorgeous, beautiful story of the generosity of Swifties and how we love to impact people's lives, and we love to give, and we love, we just like to share the wealth and the love and the
hello
from
the UK,
from Kent, UK. Evening there.
We have so much to dive into.
Glad to have you.
We are both reeling, by the way, for everyone who's just coming in. We're like reeling over the amount of stuff we have going on in our brains, the things we've decoded, the things we've discovered, the theories we're hatching. The greatness of the Swiftie community, the eggs are hatching, everyone.
Hatching.
I'm like really mystified over something that I've been diving into, and the results are astounding in my opinion. So yes, we're going to be talking about, and Taylor's got a bunch of theories. We both have a bunch of stuff to like share with you all. Okay, so where to start? Let's just start at wherever we want. We just talked about how
dive in, Holly. I'm dying to hear your theory, and I know you
I don't want to start first. I really don't, because it's just like I don't like. I might end up talking like 2 hours on this. I don't want to like. I'm trying to like make sure something else gets in, because
okay.
I have severe ADHD. I'm neurodivergent.
That's fine. So since I watched all 4, I was okay. So first of all, I've brought up a couple times the scissors, right? There are, and I've now watched all 4 episodes. I thought there were no scissors in episode 3, but there are. So there are scissors in all 4 episodes. I have started counting them.
Okay.
So far I have a solid count of 5 scissors. There's one pair of scissors that you see 3 different times. I don't know how we're going to count that. So it's like somewhere between like 5 and maybe like 8 scissors, depending on how you count it. And I highly suspect we will end up seeing 13 scissors. Crazy. Because I very much think it's an Easter egg for her 13th album.
Okay.
I don't know in what way scissors will connect.
Because she's cutting ties with everyone and forming her.
I don't know if it's a lyric. I don't know if it's whatever. I don't know. But they are in every single episode.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Right?
Yes.
Right. And some of them are like very much in the background, very hard to spot, but they are there. When you start looking for scissors, you see them.
I love that.
Other sort of interesting thing that I've noticed, with the exception of one very, very
Hello, Mike.
Hi, Mike. All of the interviews, the like talking head interviews, everyone's wearing black. Black. Yeah. With the exception of, it's funny because Andrea Swift is sort of known for basically always wearing black. She's wearing black, but she's got the like gold chains.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is that a continuity? Is that basically everybody looks good in black, so we're gonna make sure everybody wears black? Or is that a little reputation egg? I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what is this? So I saw a post. It said if Taylor Swift said if the Swifties could find the crown jewel stolen from the Louvre in 24 hours, she would release Rep TV. The Swifties would find in 5 hours.
Okay. There's no no lies detected. Absolutely. We could do it anyway if motivated, right? Like,
yeah, motivate us with Rep TV, and I could solve the Zodiac killer murders.
Absolutely. Like once your brain starts looking for these types of puzzles, and
totally.
You start thinking in that direction. It's like a Queen's Gambit kind of a.
It is a Queen's
Gambit. This goes there. This goes there.
It's just great chess all around. So scissors, what about the director's cut for acoustic sets on an album? See, that's what I think. I think the scissors mean director's cut, or they mean I'm cutting ties with UMG, with Republic, with all of it. I'm doing everything myself. I'm just like totally cutting ties.
Absolutely. At this point, in terms of like, I feel like at this point I'm sort of just like gathering the eggs, and I'm trying not to interpret them too deeply. I'm sort of trying to be observational and saying, listen, I'm seeing this, and I'm seeing it enough that it's telling me that it's significant.
Yeah, that there's something going on.
But I'm not ready to like fully interpret it. But if there are 13 of them, then I think that we can deduce that it's going to have something to do with their 13th. This is going to be the trickiest thing of all with the 13th album, is that obviously like 13 can mean 13th album, or 13 can just be Taylor Swift being Taylor Swift. It's going to be impossible to know until the album comes out.
I think she's going to egg it different and like have it, I don't know, have it be weird. And did this say that Taylor said this?
No, a post said that if she said it.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I just start with one thing?
Of course.
Okay, let me just start with one little thing. Okay, so last time we all were here, we were talking about the generosity and how amazing Taylor is for the bonus check. And she is. And so like what I'm about to say, I am making a disclaimer here. Oh, totally, Darren. Okay, we're going to get into this because okay. Okay. I got to stay on my track.
Yeah.
Right, so here's the thing. Okay. So no matter what the amount is, it's amazing that she did this. So I'm about ready to say this, and by no means am I saying this as a way, or like, I don't want anyone to interpret this as like, I think she needed to give them blank amount of money. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I am just using my Swiftie detective skills and my other skills to offer a counter narrative on what's been going around online with the person that read the lip reader who said that she thinks that Cam said $750,000. Okay.
Right.
So allow me to present to you my case study on this. All right. So observation number one, I guess, fact number one in my piece of evidence number one. Cam has a very interesting way of speaking. He has a very specific cadence with his speech. When he gets excited or emotional, his cadence becomes very different, as we saw when he was reading the letter, but also when we saw him talking to his mom in the documentary. He takes long pauses. He pronounces words in a very interesting format. So we have a baseline of his normal speaking pattern, and we also have a baseline of when he is feeling emotional. Okay. So we have to take into account, what is somebody's baseline? This is basic body language analysis and like micro expressions and all of the things. It's just basic body language science. Right. Okay. Right. So his baseline is very different from his excited voice. So when he starts reading this letter, he's already panting a bit. He's stumbling over his words, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Piece of evidence number two, his entire mouth was blurred. There's an entire blur spot around his entire mouth. Okay. Yeah. So the lip reader is not really able to read the lips. She's just going off of body motion.
Right.
To get the syllables that she thinks are there. Okay, that's a piece of evidence number 2. Most importantly, but the most crucial piece of all of this evidence is that we must never forget who our girl is. Okay, like we are Swifties and we know certain things about our dear Taylor. Okay, and our dear Taylor, our dear Taylor loves certain things. So now when we think about it and we use reasoning and we go, she wrote all of these letters. Okay. She wrote these ones to her dance team and she took the trouble to make this a poem. So when it's a poem, everyone, you know that she follows very strict pentameter phrasing. Like she is very specific with the pentameter. So here's the poem. It says, "Dear Cam, we traveled the world like we set out to do. We dazzled the crowds, but we've missed home too. My full gratitude doesn't come from a bank. So here's blank, 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 just to say thanks." Okay. So now let's just think about this in the world of Taylor Swift's mind. We traveled the world as we set out to do. We dazzled the crowds, and we've missed home too. My full gratitude doesn't come from a bank. So here's $750,000 just to say thanks. No, doesn't fit. Sorry, it doesn't fit in the pentameter. But you know what does? My full gratitude doesn't come from a bank, but here's $1 million just to say thanks.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
It just makes sense because you also have to think about this. If she's giving somebody $750,000, I mean, you know she's giving them $1 million. I mean, like in a way, like, do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
But also,
I do know what you're saying.
For the sake of the poem, it's not going to be, and here's $750,000, all these extra consonants, and screw up the entire cadence of the poem. She's not doing that.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. We saw him, his breath got taken away when he was about to say the number. Okay. And this is the crucial piece of evidence number 4 is that he goes, so here's what, okay. Now all of these sound effects would make sense if you just saw the number 1 or the word 1. He started to go, he didn't go, and here's, do you know what I mean? So that's just my take on it. It is $1 million just to say thanks. And then when you close up, zoom in, he's like, everyone's like fainting, by the way, because 1 million is a faint number. It's like this will make your knees buckle. Okay. So would 750,000. So would 200,000. I'm not saying that like any amount is amazing. I'm just saying in the things that we know about her, about Cam's body language, about his speech patterns, about her addiction to perfect syllables. Yes, I did. Okay, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. I promise we're getting to it because, oh my God. All right. So, anyway, so that is just my viewpoint on this. It is 1 million. That's what I believe. If it's 750,000, great. But I think that he said it even like he said like one. He could have said $1 million fucking dollars.
Right. You know exactly.
Saying?
That and that's
the thing, but how she wrote it, what is it?
Syllabolically.
Perfect. 1 million. Okay. $1 million. It is much better than $750,000. I mean, that is a wild amount of consonants. All right. So anyway,
and as you pointed out to me when we talked about this the other day, what the lip reader doesn't take into account, because of course why would she? She doesn't know Cam. I don't even think she's a Swiftie, and that's fine. Like, no denigrating her. Like, she was just doing her best.
And you can't read lips when it's blurred.
Exactly.
Number
like,
1.
Cam is absolutely the type of person that would like
1 million.
Right, would say it like a funny way,
or like
would say $1 fucking million, like $1 million, you know, like
or like
dollars, or
freaking out like $1 million.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like variables in how he could have said it. But I think Holly's point about the poem and the syllabic, the beats to the poem.
Yeah. The pentameter to the poem. It's perfectly with $1 million.
It makes so much sense.
That must have been the highest bonus they got. I think it was. Because she also prefaced it by saying, this is the hardest leg that we've ever done. It was right after they put in Tortured Poets Department. I mean, we also think about it. She gave away $200 million, everybody. $200 million. Yeah. I mean, wild. The other thing is,
hi, Shaylin.
There's this little, hi, Shaylin. There's this little cut of, Cam is like freaking out a bit, and it's her right in the corner, like she's almost off camera, and she goes, but you're worth it. She goes, you're worth it.
Right.
And I'm sorry that those are statements. I mean, it would come from any amount, but and also the very excited way her body language. Let's talk about her body language for a second during this, because it's also equally important. Her excitement is like teetering on one foot. She's so excited. Like she can hardly wait for them to realize what she's done.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I just think it's $1 million.
It is that absolutely. And also, I think
and worth it.
Worth it. Absolutely.
Deserved.
And you keep in mind the timing of this. This is
totally
a week, 2 weeks after Vienna. Like this is
totally
an appreciation of the fact that we have very concrete proof that you're putting your lives in jeopardy every single time that you are with me, basically.
Totally.
So,
and the amount of work that they do, and like learning Tortured Poets. I mean, it's such extreme dedication. It's like she gave him $1 million. Yeah. She wouldn't write a poem and then put in something that doesn't fit in the poem. I mean, people are just not thinking about that part.
Right.
So, just ponder that over. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off. It's been a shit show today. Well, be prepared. It's about to be a shit show here too, because we're uncovering so many things.
But that's gonna be good.
It's a good shit show. It's a wild, unhinged mess.
Is there a thing as a good shit show?
I feel like sometimes. I mean,
okay,
a fun shit show. Yeah,
I know. Wiley's story was really amazing,
deeply compelling,
and I've just seen so many like messages that he got sent about like people saying, oh, my son saw this and he felt really good about it. And, like, it's just,
of course,
as always, those beautiful ricochets and the ripples and everything of how, one person's life gets affirmed and they tell their story and it affirms so many other lives. And it's absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. Without question. And to Darren's point right here, absolutely. That is, the amount doesn't matter. The fact that she did this is absolutely incredible. And she did it for basically everybody on this tour. I mean, $200 million is an outrageous amount of money to give away. It's incredibly generous. It's beyond. It's awe inspiring. It's wonderful and it's great. And she should be celebrated endlessly for doing this. So the amount doesn't matter. I'm just saying, if we use our Swiftie skills and use that poem, we know what kind of rhyming she does, y'all. Okay? We know what type of rhyming she does.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Walmart tried to scam me out of 200 when I get my.
Well, they should be able to show you. They should be able to show you the little chargy thing. So, I'm very sorry.
Just for me, I found the Sabrina section was a bit boring.
Oh, I thought it was really precious. Like the look on Sabrina's face when Taylor was singing Sabrina's song, and like you could just
I know
to her. I thought that was
like, what dreamscape did I wake up in today where this is happening? Yeah. You know what I mean?
What a full circle moment.
Totally. All right. So do you want to jump into one of your theories? Because it's going to tie into.
No, oh, you want me to do the wish list theory?
Whatever you guys want to. You want us to go into our theories, or should we still revise? Or should we go over the 2 episodes? Everyone, let us know. What do you guys want to hear? Do you want to hear what we've discovered, our theories that we're pondering deeply, or do you want to hear I mean, mine's like major T. It's more like T and craziness. Like I like it. It was a bit too long. What was the Sabrina part?
Well, I think
liked
you have to keep in mind that there's a lot of people who are very big Sabrina fans that are also very big Taylor fans, and so they really,
yeah,
wanted that information.
And I also think that it
apparently so.
I also think that it has to do with the fact that that moment is like solidified and captured forever on Showgirl. It's a huge part of the Showgirl album. You know what I mean? That combo. You know what I mean? The Goodbye is literally the Live Eras crowd. You know, it's her live words to Sabrina at the end of the show. Like it's just, I mean,
and
it's
it was
just
a major
intertwined. And what? It
was a major Easter egg. And can I just say, I'm blown away by people who are like, well, Taylor didn't say that this was an Easter egg. Taylor didn't say that Sabrina performing with her was an Easter egg. So
that's what makes it an Easter egg.
Like in what?
Right?
Like, yes, she has confirmed some Easter eggs in the past, but she's never like, this was an Easter egg. This wasn't an Easter egg, because that would take the fun completely out of it if she did. I did not. I'm just was blown away by it, because I did not go into this ever expecting her, with possibly the exception of possibly the
agreed
bodysuit, right? I did not expect her ever to be like, well, this was an Easter egg for Showgirl and this was an Easter egg for Showgirl. I just didn't expect it at all. So
no one like that is wildly off base to think that she's going to label all the Easter eggs.
I was really thrown by that.
Yeah, that's just not typically how that works.
But again, I think maybe part of it, and I don't know, is I think we do sometimes have to keep in mind that a lot of there's a big chunk of Swifties that became Swifties through the Eras tour.
Yeah, well, that's just fine.
And so they're kind of newer to it. They're still is maybe their first experience with all of that. So maybe
But like if you label it an Easter egg, it's not an Easter egg because no one would have to look for it because it's labeled, look at this. This has to do with the next album. Do you know what I'm saying? It takes the scavenger hunt out of
like after every album, she was like, okay, class, let's sit down and say, okay, this was an Easter egg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then by the 12th album, by the 13th album, by the 20th album, we'd be like, okay, well, we know she does this. We know she does, like, you know, like it would be impossible for her to keep coming up with new ones, first of all, because at some point you run out of ideas. And we'd get bored by it because it would become predictable.
And also,
it wouldn't be fun anymore.
Like some are truly a coincidence, but they're so well fitting that she's not going to say, I didn't do that. It's part of the lure and the magic of it all. If somebody discovers something that truly works, but she didn't, it wasn't technically an Easter egg, but still was there all along. I mean, it's part of the joy. The life of a showgirl equals the end of an era documentary.
Absolutely. I really love this. I love that statement so much.
Absolutely.
Like some bracelet shakes.
For absolutely. I haven't even put on my
great comment. I love it.
And you can even reverse that it's like the end of the era documentary was the beginning of the showgirl era, like that time period. Do you know what I mean? We're always kind of like
I mean, it's like basically all these people who are like, oh, the album isn't giving us what we wanted. It's not telling us about the actual life of what it's like.
I totally
agree.
Okay,
well, then watch the docuseries because that's going to give you that's it. That's the backstage that you wanted, I guess.
Totally.
And that's, you know, her in the tub and her in the
this comment right here is I totally agree with. Watching this documentary series completes her album. Do you guys agree? 100%. Without question, 100%. They're co-companions.
Yeah.
It's like the album and the visual album. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Which we talked about how we wanted a visual album, and in a way we got it. Not the way we were thinking of it, but it's even better, honestly, because we're getting so much more information.
Oh my God, we're getting so much information. Okay, so where shall we go from here? Theories. Darren.
Theories. Okay. I know you want me to talk about my wish list theory, but I'm busting to talk about another theory.
Okay, do that because then.
And I have a visual full month theory. And it's this. Woo!
Yay! Her gold nails. Woo-hoo.
Gold nails. Remember, I talked about the gold nails that I noticed that she's been wearing a lot of gold sparkly nails. Totally. That's interesting. I said, right?
Totally.
And then that night I went to bed and my brain started Queen's Gambiting.
Yep.
And I was thinking about
Love a Queen's Gambit.
Love a Queen's Gambit.
Great move and
about the gold rep bodysuit.
Yes.
And so many people online are like, oh, it's just the fabric. People, it is not that there wasn't, like, they could have made a new one in the red. Okay? If they
just wouldn't have been the same black fabric, but it would have been a black fabric.
Yeah, they could have made it. They could have made the replacement one in the red. They could have made it exactly the same.
Totally. Yes.
The gold is on purpose. And then I thought about, remember in the docuseries when they started showing people's texts about the gold rep bodysuit, and the word gold is like sparkling, as if Dr. Taylor Allison Swift is saying, hello, pay attention to this word gold. Gold. Why would she want us to pay attention to this gold, sparkly, gold rep bodysuit? What else is there? A gold, by the way, gold rep bodysuit that has a 2 on the back.
Yeah, the 2 on the back. Yeah, for sure.
What other mysteries have we not solved that have to do with the gold? The gold tortured poets double set that we never saw again.
Yeah, true. Interesting.
And I'm thinking, and also,
you're talking about the outfit, the tortured poets outfit.
The tortured poets.
I can do with a broken heart.
Yes.
Gold. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That was like a practice set or something. Yeah. We saw a black and a gold, but we never saw gold and gold. Double. Okay. Two. Also, one of the mashups that we saw her practicing was with Daylight. And in Daylight...
Sang it at my show. She sang it at my show.
At your show, she says the word golden 2 times.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
So, again, I don't have a theory. I am
collecting.
I'm collecting.
You're harvesting.
I'm
harvesting clues.
I'm collecting the eggs.
Yeah, you're an egg collector. Yes.
We have gold very prominently being brought to our attention. And it seems to me we have something with double or 2 in connection with the gold.
I think it's going to be the live album. I just do. I don't know. I just do. Or it's going to be the vault tracks from Reputation.
My gut tells me it's something with TS13.
I don't know.
I don't know. It seems like this has been planned for an incredibly long time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, now this may be a stretch, but like I said, they're all wearing black in the Talking Heads, but Andrea is wearing black with essentially gold chains. I don't know. Maybe that's a coincidence. I think, okay, this is a very big stretch.
We love a big stretch.
We would love a big stretch. And I don't even know if this is possible, but I thought, what if like one of the collectible vinyls for TS13
is made out of solid gold?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Is that even possible? Could you play a record made out of solid gold?
I think gold is too soft that the needle would, but I don't know. Maybe there could be real gold in it.
Maybe it's filled with gold but covered with vinyl or something.
Well, like gold,
and it's like a 2-disc set or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. Or maybe, yeah. Well, that's the thing, Derek. She's wearing a lot of gold jewelry, so I'm like,
who wears that necklace when they're working out? Can we just pause on this for a minute?
Yeah.
Like, she's doing like a Navy SEAL workout, and she's wearing like the thickest gold chain with like a like what appears to be 100-carat diamond in the middle of it.
Right.
She's like sweating profusely and like working out and like doing all this craziness. Her trainer is wearing like the world's biggest chains. I'm like, I would never be compelled to wear jewelry of any sort working out.
Yeah.
Not even an earring.
I don't know whether to include the jewelry or not because she just wears a lot of gold jewelry, and so I feel like, I don't know. Like, again, the Easter egg, sometimes it's hard to know, like, do we include this or do we not? And sometimes you can't figure that out until you know what it actually is for. And then retrospectively, you can like retrofit and figure it out.
Yeah, I love this idea about the film. Yeah, there's so much there's so much going on, you guys. Like we know that she is getting ready to do some, like she has.
There's something big in the works. There's something very big.
It's a crazy choice, Mike. It's a crazy choice.
It is a crazy choice. People do choose it though. I don't know.
I don't know. I started itching. It's also like a choker. I was like, oh my God.
You are on your back and you're doing, or she's doing those ones where you like
sweat in the metal
lower trunk. It would land right here. It would dry.
Hair gets
I wouldn't be able to breathe. Like,
I don't know. It's just, I think, and like sweat and it getting stuck beyond, like, I don't know. Like I am really claustrophobic in general. And so like that made me like highly uncomfortable. And maybe it's like my neurodivergentness that like, textures
because
things
I'm not, and I'm still stuck on the fact that like you are wearing the Midnight's bodysuit, and like they don't even put a coat over it, like, and like I know she has like a special VIP entrance or whatever to like the hotels, but she's still walking through hallways to get to her room, like, and there's nothing over it. There's like, at least in the dressing room, she's got her Eras robe over. I'm assuming the Lover bodysuit. I don't know. I don't know the time she's got the robe. It blows
so much gold, Keely. Yeah. Could you play a gold CD? I don't think so.
I don't know I don't know. That's why I thought maybe a record.
Actually, I mean, if the top was gold, because the bottom is where the
true,
where the laser does its thing. Oh, by the way, you all, because we're going to be talking about the Apple thing in a minute, but in this something like really weird happened to me. So after our live stream last week, when we were talking about how freaked out I was from noticing that apple on the shiny bug thing, somehow we got into the chats and we were talking about the Beatles.
Yeah,
and I was talking, I think, about The Long and Winding Road. I can't even remember. We were talking about the Beatles. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I went inside my house and was like, looking through my CDs, and I was like, I just want to like look up. I just want to like maybe like play this. I want to play The Long and Winding Road, and I don't know why, but I feel like I need to look at the liner note. Like I just want to look at like I had a CD from them, right? I opened up the case, and you know what? The CD itself had a big ass apple on it and cut in half, and it's because the Beatles started their own record label called Apple Core Records.
What
just a fun fact.
Yeah.
Is it connected? I don't think so, but is it cool? Yes. So we're just adding it in the
interesting. It's
interesting category.
And it's, is it connected? I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot lately and thinking about the fact that like, I mean, obviously Taylor like has a friendship with Stella McCartney. I would assume she has some sort of relationship with Paul McCartney.
No. She does have like, a great relationship with Paul McCartney. Okay. So listen.
Although I feel like she would vibe more with Ringo, but I don't know.
Okay, but she's like, one of her like biggest, she loves Paul McCartney. The end of I know, who doesn't, but like at the end of the Time Person of the Year interview, one of the last things they talk, the journalist is actually talking about being in Taylor Swift's house, and he goes to the bathroom. And as he's walking out, he sees this framed picture in the bathroom, and it's a note from Paul McCartney that is like, that just says, take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Right. So Blackbird, awesome. And she's like, yeah, he gave it to me or whatever. But that was like, that's sort of how the article ends, I believe, if I'm just doing this out of my memory.
Can you believe I have never read the article in its entirety? I really need to do that. Yeah.
You should, because there's a lot of interesting things in it. I haven't read it for a while.
Yeah.
Since it came out, but I just have one of those weird memories where I can like.
Yeah, no, yeah. Or maybe I'll do that over the holidays.
Little point. Yeah. So like, I'm hoping now that I'm like mentioned this out loud, I hope it's in that article. It might be in a different one, but I'm pretty sure it's in that one.
Yeah.
So anyway, the other like really cool thing was that one time at this giant Hollywood party, Dave Grohl was like playing all this music, and Paul McCartney walks in, so everyone gets kind of like nervous, and like somebody said like play like a Beatles song or like whatever, and he was like, no, I can't do it because I'm like too nervous.
I mean, how could you?
Well, Taylor Swift was there and she's like, give me the guitar, grabbed it, got up on stage and crushed it in front of everyone with no. Wow. She's like, hand me the guitar, please.
Wow.
What I always find is the funniest.
Darren, reading minds.
Are we twins? Are we twins? Wildness. Okay. So wild behavior.
Good job, Darren.
Good job, Darren. Okay. So
do we know what song she played? To happen to recall.
I don't, but she like played like she just kept playing.
Did a lot.
She played like a Beatles song. I think it was Twist and Shout. I don't even remember.
Wow.
Then she played like a whole bunch of other shit. Like she just was like
a medley.
Yeah, she's like, I got this.
Wow. Wow. Well, maybe.
And then she played Best of You on the piano. That's right. Which is a Dave Grohl song, which is funny. It's a Foo Fighters song. Amazing.
And then Dave Grohl was an asshole.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, was it last year or whatever?
Yes. When he has no room to talk after he had that mystery child with that person.
Well, I mean.
And his whole family found out on Instagram. So bye.
Right. Which is not the same, thing of what he was talking about, but it was like.
He was just jealous. He's just a man that's jealous.
I'll never understand why he came after, or like it was so stupid, the thing that
jealousy.
He said. And
jealousit's jealousy. It's literally jealousy. That's the only thing.
I was very disappointed.
No, totally disappointed because I'm a huge Nirvana fan. Always have been, always will be.
Right. Not be, right.
Like totally. Love the Foo Fighters, but like picked up some, you catch some vibes sometime from like, I don't know, even though he was well regarded as like Hollywood's most nice guy, but like, I don't know, something is odd about him.
Yeah, sometimes you can't tell.
Yes. Okay. So what else should we talk about? How about this? How about our bingo cards? I got 2.
I mean, mine is like, we're not going anywhere. I'm not even going to get a bingo. Like
I have 2 of them.
So
mine are just little red dots right now because
that's fine. I just found these cool Post-its that are like circles.
Those are awesome. I'm very
jealous.
Are they
Dollar
real Post-its?
Yeah, they're Dollar Tree, and they're like
you can write on them.
Yeah, you can write on them.
Oh my god, I love
them. Cool?
Everyone, I have an obsession with office supplies, so I am.
Who doesn't? I know.
I don't know. I'm sure some people don't.
They have these. This is a pack, the pink and orange, and I think there's like green and blue or something. So go get them, Dollar Tree.
Okay, hold on. So his daughter got attacked by swifties after she said something stupid in a comparison of Billy with Taylor is what I heard as the reason. I don't know, but like
that's still not a good reason.
It's really not, because he's an adult and
he's been in this industry a very long time.
And he needs to understand. He needs to simmer down. But like, okay, he needs to simmer down. Meanwhile, there's Eddie Vedder who's like going to like every Eras tour with his adorable children, all in sparkly glitter. I mean, I just like celebrate. And just shout out that the album 10 is literally one of the greatest of all time. If no one's ever heard of it, please go watch it. I mean, listen to it. It's amazing. It was because Taylor scolded his daughter after his daughter complained about Taylor's private jet travels, which she purchased his carbon credits to count that. Okay, again, it's like, what are the Grohls rolling around in? I'm just wondering. Are they flying commercial? Because I know that they're not, for a fact. They are not doing that. So what exactly is Violet Grohl taking a commercial flight? Nah. No chance. There's zero chance of that. If Foo Fighters were on a tour of this magnitude, they've been on huge tours. They've been on humongous tours, toured for years. Mm-hmm. What are they taking, a boat?
Right. Well, and also, where's the same energy for the 25 people who were above her on the list for that 1 year? And P.S., she's not been on the list since that 1 year. And
who cares if she was? Like, what is she supposed to do? What? Can you imagine Taylor Swift in a normal airport? The chaos that would ensue.
She's supposed to just go on a regular plane.
I mean, it's literally insane. So, okay.
But that does not mean that Swifties should go after. There's just no, I don't understand this mentality of somebody says something against Taylor Swift and then we need to dogpile on them. I don't like it. I don't understand it. And it is what gives us like a bad name. I don't like it. Like when we are generous and we're loving and we're giving and we create that space.
Totally.
Taylor doesn't need to stand up for her. She's very capable of standing up for herself. It doesn't, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that either. But here's the other thing. It's like there are celebrities that like take their private jet from, I don't know, let's just say Calabasas, California to like LA, which is like a 7-minute like flight.
Sure.
So like every day. So let's just, you know what I mean? Let's just all calm down and go, how do we expect these people to be getting around? Our society can't handle anything. Like we can't have pandemonium in the airports. God only knows what would happen. I mean, quite literally, we act like we're like a civilized nation that's well behaved. We're not. We can't. There's too much. Like it's too much. It's too much of a risk factor. Hold on, and I just skimmed over this. I agree. Yes, I celebrate all of Eddie Vedder's music. I love his soundtrack to In the Wild. Like absolutely stunningly beautiful.
And he's a huge Chicago Cubs fan, so he's got great taste.
Yeah, he's just A+ all around. A+ all around. We know Travis was Mama Swift approved. Oh yeah, but do we know who actually introduced them? Okay, so
so we talked about this a little bit in our last episode.
We did, and
but we don't know for sure.
I heard, like, again, hearsay. I heard that. I guess it's now after Mama Swift was like, who's this guy? And, you know, called her cousin who's like a super fan of the Chiefs or whatever.
Right.
They're like, he's great and he loves his mom. She's like, oh, check. We're going to make this happen. I think she then told Papa Swift, because Papa Swift is really good friends with either the owner of the Chiefs or Andy Reid or somebody in the Chiefs world, like legitimately in the corporate world, I believe, of like the Chiefs somewhere. And that's how that happened, apparently. But we don't know. But we know some of it now. We know some of the story now. We know more than we did last time. I mean, how crazy was that situation with her cousins taking a picture randomly in front of Travis Kelce's locker? You guys, what?
I know, it's wild.
Can we get a grip?
And
that's crazy.
If Andrea Swift wants to start like a matchmaking business, I'm all in. Let's go. Like, because she clearly knows what she's doing.
She does. She's like, he's the opposite of that last person in every single possible way.
Yeah. I think it's the opposite of all of them, really.
If Taylor flew, definitely. If Taylor flew commercial, she would be stuck there forever. I know. And there would be utter chaos. People would be trampled. Okay. Like pure bedlam would break out at the airports. I mean, like, can you imagine? I mean, it's ridiculous to think even logical.
Even if somehow she could manage, if they could just like, she couldn't even be in the air. Like, how could she be in the airplane? Like, even if she could bypass the airport, like if they could say like, oh, we'll just escort you onto the airplane or something, something like that. I mean,
no,
it's ridiculous. But also it's like, yeah, I am very concerned about climate change and the environment. I do what I can to try to whatever. But there are systematic, first of all,
well, yeah, I mean,
corporations are the biggest issues that we need to go after. But there are so many, like you were kind of saying, there are so many systematic issues that create the situation in which she and other celebrities and other people cannot, fly publicly or fly.
She does buy the carbon credits to offset it. Great.
Really do anything. Unfortunately,
but like the bigger problem is that we are in a situation where we are not regarding science as anything that needs to be regarded.
There's so many bigger,
and we've gotten rid of all the regulations that protect the environment, yada yada yada. So it's like, let's just be real here. Let's just all agree in science first before we continue this conversation of like, oh, global warming is happening because Taylor flies around in a plane. Like, like false equivalents and not even compare. Like, this is not what's making this happen. Period.
Right. And again, it's what if there's a list of 50 people who have the highest private jet fees, I think it's 30 or 50. Okay, let's say, and she's on the list 1 year. Why are we focusing on her and not the like 29 people above her? Agreed. Why is she always held, and like Kim Kardashian and people like that are on the list above her? Like, so that's a celebrity who I would also say is a celebrity who could not be in an airport and like not be
Who did
absolutely.
You say?
Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. But because of the fact that she lives her life in a way that it's like we give her passes for everything, basically.
I don't. I give her 0 passes for anything.
We as a society, not we as us, but in general, like, then it doesn't matter when she is grifting and doing all these things. And But Taylor Swift is always held to the highest moral standard. That none of us, no human being in the world could possibly aspire, could hold to.
Agreed.
And because they just want so desperately to see her fail. That's all they want. Absolutely. They want to see her
they just fail. Like bitching about her as if it's going to do anything at this point. Like it's just making her legacy stronger. Like it's just so frustrating. Instead of seeing all the absolutely incredible great things that she does, that is singular. Like there's not a lot of people that are like taking the cue to act more like this, which is like truly the shocking sad part. Like if more people acted like her, the world would be better. Period.
Yeah.
Like full on stop, the world would be better.
Right. Okay. But like if you're actively rooting for someone's downfall and that person, like the worst crime they've ever committed is they make music that maybe you don't like. Like they never hurt anybody. They never gone out of their way to like make someone's life worse.
And in fact,
you are actively rooting for their downfall. You need to examine what's going on with you, because that's
what I always say. You gotta take some ayahuasca and start over. Ayahuasca.
Like there's way bigger problems.
You need to, like
people who are
rebuild
doing
from the bottom up. Damage. Bottom up rebuild. Something
like,
is wrong
the nightly
with
news, because there's people we need to be focusing on.
100%. Okay. Yes, Mike, I totally agree with this. And like there are so many references to bands that have had a lot of trouble with their recording companies. Taylor actually brought that up like 17 live streams ago. I feel like that we like when we were starting to
right in like mid-October,
like right when it came out. We were noticing the musical sounds of that were like sounded very familiar, and then they were linked back to usually show people who have had a hard time owning their art,
And all of the artists that were in the bookcase,
all had problems
during the podcast. All of them had some sort of copyright licensing. People like fight like some sort of big trials about who owns the rights to their work,
to their identity. Some of them even like their trademarked selves. It's crazy. So I think these are all the things that are still in focus on this album. Like none of that has gone away. I mean, and it like the media conversations regarding this album are just highlighting those points more, which I think the irony is like truly remarkable. Like
I know
it's like, how did you know this was going to happen, Taylor Swift, or did you not? Because like it couldn't be playing out more perfect. Like it's like you really are missing the message. You're part of the narrative that she's actually talking about. It's very meta and crazy. Like it's like it's happening in real time with this album. Like wild.
I think she's been in this position long enough that she's incredibly good at predicting.
Absolutely,
the direction that things are gonna go, and in a very like almost a microcosm of it. Like you can see that when she's like talking about how the crowds are gonna like when she's they're not even gonna hear us, Sabrina, because they're gonna be like punching each other and go wait,
and like
singing so loud that they can't hear us. Like she gets it, she understands, she knows.
I also get like the vibe that, and I truly believe that she like reads stuff online and she's like, they really want me to change this Rep bodysuit. You know what I mean? Because they think it's going to be a Rep TV Easter egg. I'm going to do it just to freak them out, just to like watch them go crazy because it's fun. It's fun to watch the excitement, and I think part of it is that in itself. She's like, she did it because she just wanted to like flip out everyone.
Yes, I mean she did it because it was the first two were falling apart.
I mean, she like did literally falling apart.
Right. She did it absolutely for that. And she did it for the sort of the psychology of the moment.
Absolutely.
Which we'll do an episode on at some point here.
Absolutely.
But I will say there's a reason she picked gold.
Yeah. I mean, there has to be. I mean,
she could have picked green. She could have done red again.
Yep.
She done a lot of different stuff.
She couldn't have done red again if she was trying to like make it really obvious that it wasn't the red one.
That's
you know
true.
What I mean?
Oh, it could have been like the snakes, or it could have been like flipped. Like the arms on a different side. Like there's different ways. It could have been obvious it was different or something. But the gold was a very specific choice.
It's weird though about gold because when I think about gold, I think about fearless.
I agree. I absolutely agree. And again, I don't know. I don't know what it's all going to mean. I don't know if the word gold is going to be in the title or in a song. I think you could be right that we could be ending the color specific.
I think we are.
Something.
I think we definitely are.
But
I think that part's over.
Yeah. So it could be, I don't know, maybe we're switching to metals or something. I don't know. I think
we're switching to film for a minute. I think we're switching to film for a minute.
Maybe.
I think we're switching to film.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm only for a minute though, everyone. Like no one panic when I say that. Like
right. And also this may be a little bit of a stretch, but the very obviously incredibly important social media post that she filmed while Holly was right outside
listening, and I have the video evidence.
I know, I loved it.
I put it in the video
so much. When she's walking from A12 to A13,
I was right there.
She is wearing that, I'm sorry, very ugly in my opinion.
Orange.
Is it orange? Is it yellow? Is
orange.
It
I have the crazy eyes.
You do have the crazy eyes.
It's
okay.
Orange. It's 100% orange.
Is it okay? I always thought it was yellow.
It's actually goldenrod, but it's like it's yellow and orange, but more orange. It's goldenrod.
But it's interesting that she's at, okay, that's interesting. Because it is a color that could like kind of be both. And then she's like at the 12, but she does walk to the 13. So does that mean, the orange is showgirl, but we also have speculated that the orange is for the record label or some other big announcement that she's going to make during this era. So is that the significance? And what do we think about the fact that her sweatshirt was on backwards and then she switched it?
Well, I think I think that's just silliness. No, I think it's like, oops.
I don't know. When she was
also it's
Olivia
A13.
Benson. Cat.
It's also A13, which
is A13.
Which
it is
was
A13.
Yeah, and she announced
it's
August 13th. Oh, August 12th. August 12th.
Well, the A12 was for August 12th.
Yeah,
absolutely. So
she's like, well, I'm next to a 13. I might as well just be in the picture.
Right. Is that what it is? Or will something be announced on August 13th? Or April 13th? I don't know. I just collected.
Everyone, we don't.
I'm collecting things. And then we will come back to this when we have all the information.
She's in her collector era. Which is great. I love it. And yes, see, I knew. Okay, so Papa Swift is besties with Andy Reid. So I think that's how that happened. Maybe this will be followed up in the next 2 episodes. I hope
that's
so.
True. We still have 2 more episodes.
We have 2 more episodes, and guys, I need like 600 more.
Right.
The coach Andy Reid coached the Eagles, but
I didn't know that.
And even coach,
all right. Well, that makes more
connections.
Sense.
I love that. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Excellent. It is not strange that they were taking a picture in front of his locker. It is not. But before Taylor and he were the most popular players of the Chiefs.
Well, right, not strange,
but not just strange, but it's like ironic. The irony.
It's just another one of those
it's like kismet. Like, can we just talk about it? It's just kismet. So I think that's why, I think kismet in the episode, it's titled that because it's like, it's fate. It's fated. It's basically not just Travis, but more importantly, she's living her destiny, right? She was born to do this, as we see from all of the, childhood pictures, videos. Like she had a one-track mind starting at like age 4. Like, this is what I'm doing, everyone. And I think that's such a beautiful, unique, incredible thing to have. I just think it's remarkable. So it's Kismet, meant to be, fated.
It's just like him sharing a birthday with Marjorie. It's like her, her saying knew he was a killer first time I met him, and then his IG handle forever has been Killatrav. It's like all these tiny little coincidences that on their own don't mean very much, but the fact that there's I listed them out for somebody that I follow on Instagram who's like a newer Swiftie, and I was like, do you want to hear all the like little coincidences? And I numbered them, and I think there were 10.
Well, damn, if there should be 13.
I know, and maybe I forgot some, or maybe we just
let's
don't know
hope that we haven't collected the other 2.
Yeah. So that's a lot. That's an awful lot of things that happened before they met.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
were
it's
like
totally
miracle or life lining up things.
Absolutely, without question. I mean, I still think one of the weirdest ones is when an arrowhead pointed us home is one of the weirdest ones to me.
I love that one.
I do too. Okay, we are focusing on her because Swifties react. True. And that makes money for monetization. Absolutely. Without question. They know what they're doing.
We've talked about that so much. And
absolutely. Like, no one cares. Like, if you say like blankety blank CEO of whereverville, like it's who, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to get any traction. I don't think Kim K would garner 100th of the attention Taylor would get in. Oh, she'd garner more. But true though.
She has a lot of very like loyal fans,
but percentage wise, like there's no way that she'd be like, there would be people at the pretzel place, that Auntie Annie's pretzels in the mall, would be jumping the counters to go take a picture or like see Taylor Swift walking through an airport. What do you mean she's sitting at Terminal 13?
People would abandon all of their duties and their jobs and everything. Basically,
flights. I mean, it would be like mayhem.
A lifetime.
It would be mayhem.
Opportunity.
It would be utter craziness.
And the amount of money you could make if you sell the pictures is part of it too. Unfortunately,
I mean, it would be a dangerous situation. All right, can I just say that 2 more episodes will not be sufficient? Agreed. Taylor needs to give us yes.
Yes,
I know.
Yes, absolutely.
I agree.
I want that Q&A. I want that
Q&A.
And even like if
my wish list, I want that Q&A about the ball tracks.
Yeah, even if it's I mean, I'm sure Taylor would vet the questions ahead of time. I don't care. I want like people to submit the questions, and then she picks, I don't know, 13 of them or 89 of them or whatever.
89 of them. Oh my God, I'd be so happy.
Fire answer questions for us. Yeah, if she's in her information giving era, let's get the information.
Oh my God, I'm here for all of the information. I think she wanted people to talk good or bad. Yep, it's just a social experiment. I agree. Yeah, I agree that this is a phenomenon, like an endlessly fascinating social experiment that's going on, and it's wild how it's all like playing out. I'm shocked by some of it. I really am, but not really. Yes, are you saying she's going after that Palm Dior? I think we have theories on, right?
That like is about something.
We're gonna get to it. Oh my God, I'm like bursting at the seams, y'all. And she does want an Oscar. I know that.
Yeah, she does.
She wants all of them.
Those verses are about something else.
Maybe it's April 30th, maybe. But like, let's not be hasty. Like, let's just like enjoy. Like, the 13th album will without question arrive at some point, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's happening. She'll probably have like 500 albums. I mean, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, maybe it is April 13th. Wouldn't that be insane? You'll be AB7. I know. I know.
That is one of my favorite ones.
It's literally insane. That one is insane.
It's really, yeah.
It's so wild. I love the videos of baby Taylor twirling around singing. She was destined to be a star and her path's clearly marked. Amazing. Absolutely. Destined. Kismet. 100%. We need season 2. It says season 1 on Disney Plus.
No, it always does.
It always says that, right?
Does. Even if it's only one, even if it's something that's only one episode, it'll say season 1, episode 1. So that don't get your hopes. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But yes.
I did start like instantly sweating when I read that.
I know you did. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. Shut it down. Shut it down before my mind spins off. Okay. Did you guys already make note of the baking burn on her forearm while she was working out?
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, totally.
I was like, is that like a scar? Is that okay? It's a baking burn. Okay.
It's all that bread.
All that bread. Bread will bite your back, baby.
All that bread.
That's why she used to work out so hard. She eating all that bread.
All right. So I think we've arrived at or actually, hold on. Are we missing something? Like, let me just review my notes from oh yeah. How crazy is it about the wings, the wings being like so heavy? And I actually
desperately want to know how heavy they are.
I do too. I went back and looked at my video footage from Midnight's night 1. What am I talking about? From Miami night 1, and it was windy. I just completely had forgotten it.
You were just in the zone and you just didn't feel it, is what it was. And can I just say, like, I watched your footage that you attached to our last video, and I know this is going to sound maybe kind of crazy, but I watched it, I was like, oh, look, it's Taylor Swift.
I know.
Like, but you were, like, so close. You were, I mean, like,
no, like that video
did you just zoom really well?
I zoomed in. Yeah, I zoomed in, but like, listen, it was so overwhelming that amnesia is true. Like when I went to the Tampa show, I had the worst amnesia, like the era's amnesia. That was truly remarkable. Like I'm like, why can't I remember like half of the things that happened? And they would like it was like over stimulus and crazy. But the freak out that I had in the merch line, I was like, like, oh my God. I tried to put the video of when she first came out in the dress. I mean, in the dress. See, look what I do in the gold.
Yeah.
But my video is literally like it goes to the ceiling and then to the floor and just is like shaking like this. And I want
to see it though. Will you send it to me? I want to see it.
I'll see it. But I'm like, this could be anywhere. But it was there, and it was like I was losing my mind so completely that like my camera was like literally just focused on,
which is good because you were in the moment, which is what you should.
Totally.
So that's what it needs to be.
Trying to absorb it all.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I don't remember. I didn't remember. I remembered the rain for sure, but I did not remember the wind. But then in my videos, I'm like, oh, it was windy because when I saw I have a video of her like the lover set starting, and the wings are doing crazy things. I'm like, I don't remember that at all.
Well, I mean, in the docuseries, it's the one. They have 2 people trying to hold whoever the dancer is that's got the and it's like you can barely keep them on stage. It's nuts. Astounding.
It is astounding.
That's kind of scary to be the person who's hooked to the wing and like it's maybe even like
elevate. Please don't make me airborne and like fall on somebody. The other crazy thing that I think we have to talk about is the fact that she has her own weather team. I was not prepared for that information. I know it seems obvious in retrospect, I guess, but like not really. Like an actual meteorologist is on board here, like, and several weather people of her own that are having meetings. I mean, I would think that it would be like insurance companies that like give you updates on like the weather situation. I was not prepared to know that she has her own meteorologist, and that just led me to there's so much I don't know. And there's so many teams of people that are doing things that
that's really
are truly mind-blowing. Like meteorologist in the building.
Yeah, the number of people that she employs.
What?
I already knew there were a lot, but there's so many more that are like behind the scenes that we don't even think about.
Yeah, or never would have. That would never. I have never pondered, and like this is the thing. I'm like, well, now I'm pondering this. Like, what other teams does she have? Because if she has her own meteorologist, what else does she have that I can't even begin to think about? But how cool is that? The other thing I just want to say, because you just reminded me of something. Just a fun fact in case no one knows this, but during the pandemic, she continued to pay her entire touring team, even though they had not been on tour for 5 years, like all throughout the pandemic, everyone on her entire crew and her entire team of everyone, all of like, she paid their health insurance, she paid them salaries, she paid everything for the entirety of the pandemic. So
that's amazing.
It's like truly amazing. Like I love how she's so thoughtful, and I love how she thinks of everything. I appreciate that to the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
Something crazy is that I was researching how much they weigh, couldn't find it, but the Victoria's Secret angel wings weigh 50 pounds. Wow.
But they've got to be at least 100 pounds. They've got to be. The way they're strapped in.
Well, and also, like, when you take, like the pressure of wind, that's probably like 150 pounds of, like, you're going against. That's crazy.
That is wild. The core strength must be.
I know, and I never referred to them as wings either. Like I always referred to them as like fans. Yeah, I thought those were supposed to represent flower petals. Yeah, see, like I don't know what they were.
Well, I mean, I think it's awesome. Like, I mean, it starts very impressionistic and it ends very impressionistic, and I think that's very purposeful. It, like, sort of starts at the beginning of the day and ends at the end of the day. Like, it's very.
And they were very magical.
Very.
Who got the jitters and like their stomach made a weird like feeling when you turned on Disney Plus and saw one of the fans over the Disney
I started symbol. Crying.
I was like immediately an emotional basket case. And then I was like, why am I doing that? Like,
right. I was
like, what is wrong with me?
Very emotional. And then like, what is
I'm like, Holly, get a grip. Like, why is the lover fan over top of the Disney symbol making me almost hyperventilate?
Yeah.
Wild. Also, psychological study needs to be performed.
Yeah,
I mean, it's truly crazy.
Can I confess something?
Sure.
Not until yesterday, I realized that the couch in I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is a broken heart.
Oh.
Never put that together.
I at first thought it was one of those lip couches that looked like the big like lips, but then I realized it was
I thought it was kind of like that, or like I don't know why maybe I never got the angle or something.
Very cool.
But I'm like, has
anyone watched the original Eras Tour movie now that we have the final show? Because I have, and it is so crazily different. Like how they shoot it is so and their color saturation is very different. I'm debating on which one I like the best, to be honest with you. Like there's good parts from both of them. I'm just like they're both excellent. Don't get me wrong. And no one panic. But I think I like the color saturation. I think of the original Eras movie the best.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very different. It's shot really different. I think they're also different purposes. But okay.
Sometimes I forget that it's just now they are just there and I can watch them whenever I want to. I just kind of forget. It's like. It's magical. It's magical that they're there and we can just watch them.
You know what else is really interesting to see is that like the Eras Tour movie, you can tell a dramatic change in her confidence level from the first movie to the final show. It's pretty wild. Yeah. But you can also notice like a strain in her voice on the last show and it, like sort of like I'm exhausted at the same time vibe. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way.
I really, really genuinely think that is at least part of the reason that she's not performing any showgirl songs at all. Like, because she's obviously very invested in promoting this album. And I'm not even talking about like touring. I'm talking about like singing it on Jimmy Fallon or something like that. I think that she's probably resting the singing.
She's resting all of it. Yeah. Which she's like, I'm just not doing it.
Because she's so smart and she knows like that is an instrument and she needs to take care of it. Absolutely. And I respect her for it.
I think it was more sadness that it was over. Yeah, like you can tell that she's very emotional. But you can also just tell, I mean, like that type of grueling schedule for that long. I mean, that is like exhausting. And she keeps saying like I had to be done with this. You know what I mean? Like I could not do more shows even if I wanted to. I could like physically. It's so physically demanding. I mean, it's my printer just turned on its own.
Listen, I'm like genuinely I have a ghost in my kitchen. Well, I believe it's my mom, but I have some sort of ghost in my kitchen turning on a flameless tea light, which is a battery, so it's not an electrical thing.
Yeah, that's wild.
So I don't know. Maybe you are also being haunted.
Spirit occupied office, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I am not in the TS demographic, male 64, aka Silver Swiftie. Oh my God, I love this.
That. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I like that even more than Elder Swiftie.
Silver Swiftie is the
We love male Swifties, the greenest of flags.
Yeah, the greenest of flags.
The greenest of flags.
But I really love her music lyrics. Thank you for bringing us more, Kate. Oh, yay! You're so welcome. Thank you for being here.
That is so sweet.
It's so sweet. We love talking about Tay Tay.
We love it so much, and
we love the whole mental game of it all. Like it's like the greatest puzzle of all time, and I love it.
And we love puzzles.
We love puzzles.
Yeah.
And she loves collecting clues, right?
I know. I always like when I go to like the dollar store, I'm always looking for like one of those toy magnifying glasses.
Oh, I have opera glass. I have opera.
I bet you do.
My opera,
which is it's crazy, like because the kids I nanny have like 500. I should just ask for them to like give me one because I'm sure they would, but I just need one for a prop. Basically.
I put them in my piano room. You guys, I just got a piano and I'm obsessed.
Oh, you got it!
I got it, and it's
That's
beautiful.
Amazing.
And I love it, and I love it. So anyway, my opera binoculars are in my piano room. That sounds so crazy. Like that sentence sounds insane.
Holy. All your piano binoculars in your piano room?
I'm so eccentric, y'all.
Are they in the library?
Yay, Darren, male Swiftie, 52.
Yeah. Honestly, we have a lot of male Swifties in our little sparkler community here, and I love it.
I love.
We have the best. We have the best people in our community, commenters, people who come to our lives, everybody like contributing and even
everyone
people who like
everyone here, everyone like I love.
Absolutely. Even people who like
spreading the joy,
disagree or maybe misunderstand something we say. It's always with love and good intentions, and take what we say really well. And I love it.
Because we're here just for discussion. We're not here for this thing. You know what I mean? I don't like that. There's no room for that.
We don't like that. What if she changed the release date? Yeah. Oh, let's talk about that.
Oh, yes. Can we? It screwed up my entire week.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Shaylin, because I did want to talk about that.
Yes.
2 bonus docs for if she decided to release 2 bonus episodes for the doc series on the 26th. That is an interesting theory. What do I think about that? Siri thought I was talking to her because she just lit up.
I think that would be amazing, and I hope that's what happens.
Why
did she move them?
But I'm a little
doubtful
because then it wouldn't be promoted. I don't know. I don't think it's because of Christmas, because it's not like Christmas was new. It's not like somebody was like,
she knew.
By the way, let's put Christmas
I know.
on the 25th.
Like, why did she change the dates?
I don't know.
I think we're getting a surprise. See, this is when I know that something's happening. Like, why is this moved up?
But listen, here's what I don't get. It's not that I disagree with you.
I've had to cancel like 4 days of plans.
It is on my bingo card. That's how much I want a surprise.
Oh yeah, it's on mine too.
But it's not like, I mean, if she was going to do a surprise, it would have already been planned, right? It's not like she just came up with a surprise.
Maybe this was part of the plan.
To change the date?
Maybe. We never know. She's all
right. Business lady.
Really, what is the reason?
What is the reason?
I mean, like, these things don't happen on a whim.
Yeah. Christmas is when she gives
is when she gives us all concerts on Disney Plus. I agreed. Like, I think that she's doing, it's like the one last Christmas present. Yeah.
Well, don't say one last. Well, that makes it sound like the last thing ever.
Of this year.
I would love it. I would love it. Like, give it to me. That's what I'll be doing on New Year's then, is like,
give it to me immediately.
One of my favorite New Year's that I've ever had, that I didn't go do things, which is most New Year's I don't go do things, sadly.
Neither do I.
I would like to go do things, but
I don't
is when Reputation Tour came out on Netflix. It came out very close to New Year's, maybe on Christmas. I don't remember. but I was actually dating someone at the time, and he didn't want to do anything on New Year's Eve. Boo. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna watch Reputation tour for New Year's Eve. That was my thing, and I like, special food, whatever. So I'm watching it, loving it. It was the first Taylor Swift tour that I had watched, because none of the other ones had come out, like on like streaming or whatever. And I'm like dancing and I'm having fun. And the guy that I was dating at the time, my boyfriend, is texting me. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm having a good time. I'm having fun. And he's like getting jealous. Like, was not into Taylor Swift before, but like he was jealous because I was having a good time. And he like kept texting me. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm having fun.
Do not disturb.
Yeah. So
what is happening?
Or I told him, I'm like, hello, I'm trying to do something. I have this all planned. Go do whatever you were gonna do.
Okay, so we need to talk about this though, because why is the date changed?
Why is the date changed? And so help me if we don't ever know why. Because if nothing is announced,
I think something's being announced.
I don't know, but I'm speculating on the other side of it. If nothing is announced, and then nothing happens on Christmas, and nothing happens on the 26th, and therefore we never know, it's gonna go in the list of Taylor Swift mystery, and that list is already very long.
It's very long. It's very long, and it will just be one of those things, because also Disney would have to have signed off on this, Taylor would have to have signed off on this, but they already pre-plan all of this and so far in advance. It's like, I saw somebody online like, oh, it's because Stranger Things, the new season's coming out on that day. I do not think so. Like, you could watch this and then go watch that.
Yeah.
I just don't really think that that's what it is.
Like, everybody's off of work and doing stuff and making cookies and wrapping presents, and
the words chart just be new. Taylor Swift, The Life of Showgirl, hit double-digit weeks at #1 on Billboard. Yes, that 7-inch single, baby.
10 weeks, you mean?
Yep. Amazing.
Love it.
And
all the records, this flop album though, boo, it's do so badly, boo, flop album.
Like, I don't want to ever hear it again. Like, I want to hear none of it. This is doing bad.
I know.
Save it for whatever, but not for me. Like,
not for me. Not
in my world. I don't know what world you're living in, but in my world, the world that I'm living in, which is like based in reality, is like it's doing
the
best.
Right.
Quite literally the best.
The best.
So in my opinion, that means no surprise album. I don't know. I think that she is going to drop us. I think she's dropping the live album. I do. I just think so. And whoever just said, yes, it will improve viewership because it was too close to Christmas. I can see that this might be a thing, but like, wouldn't all the teams and like the board member think tank teams that like come up with this would have already like known?
Christmas was always on Christmas.
And like, but here's the other thing, like there's a lot of movies that like come out on Christmas Day and people go and watch them in the movie theater. Like Christmas time is like a great viewership time. So I don't know.
Yeah, because a lot of Christmas
what it is
happens in like the morning to like afternoon, and then people tend to need something to kind of fill the afternoon or early evening, because a lot of the presents and all that kind of stuff is more in the morning.
Yeah.
Or it's streaming, so it's not, I don't know technically how all like the numbers and everything work, but like it's streaming, so you can watch it on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Sunday or whatever, or all those days.
Mystery. It's a true mystery that I don't know. I don't have a clear thought on that. Showgirl passed 3 billion streams on Spotify, as it should. As it should.
Now I just need the new rap lyrics on Spotify, please. Although I haven't checked it today, but it would be all over social media if I had.
That is still another weird thing that's going on, is like the changed lyrics for Reputation. Like we can't forget that and put that in the Nevermind folder, because it's too odd. It's too odd. It's like it's too odd.
And I still absolutely believe we're getting rep and debut.
Oh, I do too. I think she's wrapping this up with a bow, and it's Merry Christmas, and here's the live album, and leave me alone for a while. Lamar, I'm an older Swiftie too. Holly's mom.
What?
I know. I can relate to so many of her songs. Some take me back years to different people, relationships, and even childhood. And that's the beauty of Taylor Swift, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the magic of Taylor Swift, is that it's ageless, genderless. It doesn't matter. It's pure emotion based. It's people that are living with emotions, which is most of us,
all of us,
that have life experience. And the very interesting thing that I would say, like, I love so much music. I celebrate so many artists, but I will say that Taylor Swift and Taylor Swift alone, for me, has the ability to her song meanings change in relation to where I am in my life. So like other artists that I love a lot, like I'll hear like a song that I love of theirs and it'll take me back to wherever I was.
Absolutely.
Period. You know what I mean? It's like immediately back to wherever. Taylor's catalog has this incredible way of growing with you, and the meanings can change depending upon what you're going through in a way that, I mean, like songs that were like Hallmark stamped, sealed, signed, delivered in my life for like this one specific event or person or whatever, all of a sudden take on a completely different meaning to me. It can relate to a different person completely. It can relate to a different subject. Like it's fascinating because I don't have another artist in my life that can, that they're like, that their discography, their catalog, not like lives with me, like it grows with me and it changes as I do, and it's very unique. It's very unique.
I think part of that is because the songs are so layered, but also I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I'll just pull an example that I've been thinking about. If you think about the lyric in Cassandra of "So they filled my cell with snakes," now somebody could look at that in a critical way and say like, oh, you know, it's so spot on. It's not, we know what that means. We know that means they filled your cell phone with snake emojis, right? And that is what it means. But in 100 years from now, when they don't have cell phones anymore and they don't have snake emojis anymore or whatever, somebody could listen to that song and it still means something relevant, because I imagine they will still have jail cells and they will still have actual snakes. And so it still has a meaning, or they won't even know the story of Snakegate.
Well, it won't even matter because they'll relate it to the story of Cassandra herself, the Greek oracle. You know what I mean?
I mean, and that's, I was gonna get there. Like it's so layered. It's what's happening now in relevance to this time. It's the timeless aspect of what it could always mean, and then it's, you know, maybe a literary or a historical or a, you know, whatever. It's 10 words or whatever, and it has all of these meanings. And that's why I get so frustrated when people are like, oh, you know, people will say she's this, but she's so on the nose. And she's like, because we know the story right now because we're living it. But if you could take the step back and see how it could look, how it could have been interpreted 100 years ago, or how it could be interpreted 100 years, and it's evergreen.
Absolutely.
Basically. I love it.
All of her music is really evergreen. All of it.
We'll never say that word again.
Yeah, and she, like, the way that she interpolates historical references to her own story is so genius. Like, I mean, there's probably people that still don't know that Cassandra is a Greek oracle. Like, that was plagued with telling the truth but no one believed her. And like, it's amazing and also let's talk about the like, I think that having Cassandra and the prophecy being next to each other on the track list is genius. It's Absolutely. A genius move. But anyway, like, it's just and she also uses symbolism that's timeless. Snakes, stones, witches, you know, golden love, like all of these things that are timeless symbology, you know, that's never going away. You know what I mean?
Right. But like how she could have said they filled my phone with snakes, and that would not be timeless. But she said cell, and cell
Absolutely.
is timeless. Absolutely. Right. There have been prison cells since, basically the invention of laws or whatever.
Well, right. And because they locked Cassandra in a jail cell.
Well, yeah, I know. But
you know what I mean?
Even if you don't know that story, you know what a jail cell is, right?
Right. Absolutely. So. But like what I'm saying is like what I'm trying to say is like jail cells have been around since the beginning of
since Greek mythology.
You know what I mean? Like, since the beginning. So it's just like she's very smart to use very, very universally known symbology.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Hey, as a girl, her early songs were fun
as a girl
for my daughters, but I got pulled in hard for the sister albums, especially Long Time. Oh my God, absolutely, yes, absolutely, incredible.
Evermore stand, evermore
I will,
stand.
I will never forget the first time I heard Folklore. It's like drilled into my mind for all eternity.
Exactly where I was.
Absolutely. Like I was
at a pond. Well, a lake, but a pond.
I was laying on my bed and I was like waiting for the album. I'm like, this album cannot. I have to do my whole ritual of like be alone, lay on my bed, headphones on, my super good ones, stare at the ceiling and just absorb everything. And I was so. I mean, and it was the height of the pandemic. And it was quite literally the most perfect album I had ever heard because it pulled you into worlds that you needed to go into during that time period. Every sound was perfect for the mood of like the entire world. I don't know. It was so mind-bogglingly perfect to me.
Yeah, it was it was what we needed.
Yeah. I mean, it like spoke to my soul. Like it was truly remarkable. And I'm currently obsessed with Father Figure.
Okay,
oh my gosh, Lamar, so is my mom. T. Lee's obsession is a Father Figure right now. She can play it on the ukulele like a badass.
Yeah.
Yay. And Father Figure is astoundingly good.
Darren, I hope so. You know me. I've not given up. I don't given up on the idea of a tour.
I don't think she's touring anytime soon. I don't think she's touring before her wedding. I think she needs a break.
No, but she could announce a tour before her wedding.
She could do that. Timeless. Oh, they are timeless, and the song "Timeless" is so excellent. Not enough people give the song "Timeless." It's props.
I don't know. I should love it, but it's for some reason I don't. Maybe because I've not had that kind of love. I don't.
It's so good.
It is good. It is good. It's just
I love that song.
It's not in my like top 50 or something, but whatever. Whatever.
Changing meaning depends on your own age and experience. You can see you can see amongst the Swifties. Look at how people see Eldest Daughter and Wishlist. Absolutely, without question. Without question. I've been like a
Wishlist.
I've been a Swiftie since debut, and the way her songs have shaped my life and how they have provided different meanings as I've gone through life is just remarkable. And as a like hardcore music lover, there is no other band or musician that I can say this about. Period. I mean, it's just me. Like, or it's all of us, really. It's all of us.
And I just want to say, like, Holly and I, we firmly believe, like, we are never going to gatekeep. Like, we don't care your age.
How long you've been a Swiftie?
How long you've been a Swiftie?
Like, doesn't matter.
If you're an Easter egg hunter, if you know all the lyrics, if you don't know all the lyrics,
I don't care.
If you know the lore, if you don't know the lore, none of that matters. If you like Taylor Swift, you are a Swiftie.
If you're affected by her, right? Exactly. If you're affected by her music,
there's no, we don't care. There's no,
like everyone's welcome here. Period.
If you're this old, if you're this, if you're that.
And no one's more of a Swiftie than the other one. Like, I don't like any of that. Like, I don't appreciate it. Like, I don't appreciate like, well, I've been like, and when I say like I've been a Swiftie since debut, is for no purpose other than like saying how long her music has been in my life and how much it's how I've watched it change. I don't care if you've been a Swiftie for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't care if the only Taylor Swift song that you know is Shake It Off and you love it. Like I literally, it doesn't matter to me. If you love her music, in my heart, you are a Swiftie. Like, so there is no like test, you know, people like to like, test you on like, I don't believe in any of that. Like, I believe that like the music is the connection, and we're all family. Okay. So,
but we do want you to appreciate the genius, and we do
absolutely
appreciate
without
the
question, appreciate
the grind. So we're gonna continue. If you don't, which we assume if you're here, you probably
listen
already, but we're gonna try to convince you.
Yeah, and I'm literally obsessed with like her whole entire arc. Like, I love all of her different character traits. Like, I love the good and the bad, and I celebrate them because I think they're like, they will go down in history as like, she is one of the most badass women in history. Like, period. Like, she is
absolutely
an amazing woman. And all of her moves, all of her strategy, all of it is so crucial to her achievement. And it's the mental giant that she is. I mean, she's brilliant. She's a brilliant human being. So emotionally intelligent, like off the charts. Just highly intelligent in general. And the strategy. I mean,
the business mind is
like she like there's so many categories that she's like an outlier in. That it's overwhelmingly amazing. Okay. She warned of the Trojan horse and
Cassandra,
yep, and was deemed hysterical. Absolutely. And thrown in jail.
Yeah.
And for Taylor to take that story and relate it to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West is like quite literally brilliant. And here's the thing. The thing that is also like, let's just like never forget this, is that Kim Kardashian started the snake story, right? With the snake emoji. Oh, it's National Snake Day. I guess they've got a day for everything or everybody. Taylor took that. Owned it. Reclaimed the narrative. And has done all of this stuff with it. I mean, it's truly remarkable. And now it is hers. Now it's like hers.
How many of those dancers have snake tattoos? Cam has one.
Yeah.
I want one like Cam's behind his ear. I saw at least 3 dancers, and like I was not looking for it, so I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if they all got snake tattoos.
If you take a minute and think about all of the symbols that when we see, we relate to Taylor Swift, everyday symbols.
I know.
We go, how did she do this? How, when I see a snake, I think of her, a cardigan, a guitar, moss,
butterfly,
champagne, butterfly, dragon, bracelets, like fall. I'll take a season, fall, a red scarf. I mean, like so many things.
I know.
It's like, it's so insane and brilliant when you think about how when I see this, I think of her. And it's so many things. I mean, that is brilliant storytelling. That is brilliant world building.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wild to me. It's wild. I mean, I just don't think there's anyone else that could do that. I haven't come across them yet. Debut and Fearless were the backdrop for so many pool parties and family gatherings, but she really touched me with the music that came later. Absolutely. Amen. Amen to that. I want a 10-minute version of So Do I.
Yeah.
Okay, I've said this so many, like this is the song that this is one of the songs, instead of being the shortest, it should have been one of the longest. This song is exquisite. It's an exquisite look, like journal entry into how she thinks, this isolation, this wondering, her. It's such a beautiful song, but it's also so sad. It's so sad. This song is so sad. It's so great. But it's beautiful.
We need to do a breakdown of it.
We do. Maybe we'll do it on my birthday because I love it.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
What was this?
I don't know. It's probably like a correction of something from above.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm not.
Therapy.
Oh, maybe therapy and medicine, maybe.
Oh, medicine. It's medicine. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, thanks. I love father figure. Yeah, my mom's a die-hard father figure. person. I recall a Swiftie channel that said, if you aren't a girl or gay, you can't understand TTPD. I felt insulted.
Yeah, I bet you did.
It's insulting because that is insulting.
That is insulting.
It's insulting.
Not true.
It's radically crazy because let's just, I mean, what? I'm rarely speechless, but this one, I don't even know. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous statement that somebody made. I relate to Torture Post Department so deeply that it almost bends my mind.
Well, you're a girl, so that you're okay too.
But like, I'll tell you a little.
It's all human. Like, that is the grief album, and what human hasn't experienced grief in one way or another? It's human. They are human experiences, and to act like if you are heterosexual, if you are non-binary, if you are male, if you are
like the emotional spectrum's different.
If you know what I mean? Asexual, if you are, it's rude, first of all, and exclusionary. Why are we excluding people? Why are we you understood that? Oh no, you didn't. Not really. Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, what? Because like first of all, we're all humans with the same spectrum of emotions, and we all experience everything. So let's just, I mean, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
right, I don't know what it's like to be gay, but I know what it's like to have my heart broken. I don't know what it's like
be in love or anything else that's human. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's also, it's just,
it's right. I mean, if it was an album that was about like the gay experience, then okay, I get that. Like, I don't want to say like, the gay experience is the same as everybody else's experience. I don't want that to be misunderstood. Okay.
No, but like nobody's life journey is the same. Experience. Right. It's like nobody's life journey is the same as anyone else's, regardless of race, sex, sexual orientation, like whatever. Like, no one's journey is the same.
Absolutely not. That's what makes.
But we all have the same emotional spectrum. We all experience the same feelings. You know what I mean?
And also, it's weird because Taylor is not gay, so you're saying she can write about being gay, but she's not. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I literally don't get
the thought process. There is no thought process. It's just trying to be exclusionary.
It's just trying to be exclusionary, and it's super irritating.
We don't like it.
And nostalgia is a huge. Yeah, and nostalgia is a huge factor for her. So if you have memories connected to these songs for 15 plus years, that's something and different than 2 years, right? Well, like, I don't know. I mean, because here's the thing. Like, I do have like long-standing memories with her older songs, obviously, but like, I'll tell you what, like some of the songs on Torture Post Department affected me in ways that I was completely unprepared for. And so deeply, and on Evermore and on Folklore, that that it's not even the length. It's not how long I've heard them. It's how they affected my emotional being at whatever I was going through. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
especially like one of my favorite things to do is to watch somebody react to a Taylor Swift song they've never heard before.
Oh, I know. I love
it. And
it.
so there's no nostalgia factor into it, and they love it, and they're passionate about it, and it becomes, hugely important to them. So it can be a factor. Absolutely. I mean,
yeah, 100%. There's multiple factors. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
When I hear like Tim McGraw, I think of like a very specific time in my life. But when I hear like, there are certain songs that I am amazed at what they remind me of now, because they like started off, and Right Where You Left Me is one of them. But like most of the Torture Post Department, it's just like, I don't know. She is such a incredible gift to all of us on an emotional level. Like the amount of times I've had to explain to my therapist shit in a Taylor Swift, this is like, let me just read you this lyric, and this is how I feel. Okay. That's how, like, to a therapist, quite all the time. I'm like, well, let me just like say this, and that I can't think of a better way to say how I feel right now than this line. Right, okay. Yeah. And I mean, that is like, she allows us to communicate emotion better than we can come up with ourselves. At least for me. Like, I'm like, I don't know a better way to say this than this right here. Like, quite literally, this is exactly how I feel. And I can't even come up with a better way to say it or more on the nose than this. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay. I heard someone call her music bubblegum and it blew my mind. I mean, it's so lyrically complicated and intense. I know. I know.
Yeah.
I know. People, it's like.
I mean, again, it's like some of her most popular, Shake It Off. And that, again, it does have layers too, but not as many. Like, I can see somebody who's maybe only heard Shake It Off and Bad Blood feel like it's bubblegum. Like, I get that. I have always said I don't think she always makes the best decisions in terms of what singles she releases, in the respect that I don't think it reflects her musicality and her abilities. So I don't think people who only hears her most popular songs always have a very good idea of her breadth and width in terms of her abilities.
Absolutely.
But that's okay.
Here's my prediction. 23rd, we'll get the last 2 episodes. On the 26th, we'll get 2 bonus episodes. And by New Year, she'll drop repetitively in the vault tracks with debuts.
Well, Sheila, I like what you think.
I love this. I love this too. I'm all for this. Let's all manifest this. I need this so badly.
We'll have no complaints.
We will have no complaints.
Swiftie overwhelm.
Yes, I will be in the best way. Yeah, it will be the greatest way to usher in 2026. Seriously.
And like we need it after this year.
Like we
let's go.
Truly need that. And by New Year, she'll drop a double album of the live eras. Yes.
Woo! Let's do it. Let's do it.
I would love this so bad. I hope that you are right about the bonus episodes. Me too. Some people are not very deep, so they just don't get the lyrics. Agreed.
Which is okay.
We have this person.
Like you should enjoy it on whatever level you enjoy it. Oh.
Right? Oh, for the love. I'm so sorry I stumbled into this. Get a life, ladies. Well, like you can stumble out. Like you can stumble out, right? Like it's a free world.
I mean, I really don't think you stumbled in because it's not like we hid what we were talking about, but
it's like you chose to rate this comment. I mean, I wouldn't do that.
So we're just we're getting enjoyment out of something we enjoy.
Yeah. Bye. See you later. You know what I mean?
You don't enjoy it, but that's fine. Go enjoy what you enjoy.
It's actually romantic. Bye. Right?
It doesn't hurt us.
Yeah. It's like
it's not going to stop us from finding joy.
It's actually sweet. Actually romantic. Bye. Yeah, exactly. Like bye. Anyway, like no need. Like you can stumble in and stumble out.
We're not
like we're not
they want a reaction.
We're not worried. Welcome to the algorithm. Exactly. I'm not worried. All right. So let's get into one of our theories.
Can we please go, Holly? Go, Holly. Give us your big theory.
It's not a theory. It's a discovery. It's a discovery.
Sorry.
Of something that is wild.
Okay. Let's go.
The live mashup album. I know. Oh my God. I would love it.
Fuck it up.
Okay. So when I got to episode, actually, hold on. I just knocked this thing out. Hold on.
Of course you did. You're excited. Of course I did. Woo! I have vague ideas of where she's going with this, but I don't know. She's not disclosed all of this to me. So I am as on the seat. Well, I'm not on the edge of my seat because then I would be very close to the camera, but emotionally, I'm on the edge of my seat for this. Because I think I know where it's going, and I'm like super excited. Yeah. So with that preamble.
Yes, with that, let's just get into this. Okay, so here we go. Episode 4. It opens with her recording Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And at the bottom, it says 2023, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her voiceover says that this is the exact quote. I wrote it down.
Okay.
The Tortured Poets Department is like this purge of just like everything bad that I have felt for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really rough time in my life, and the songs reflect that. Right after this, she goes into how everyone considered her a giant, huge conglomerate, and like no one treated her with any respect or like she was a real person, especially the men that she dated. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Keyword especially, but not exclusively. Okay. Not exclusively. So,
and that is, she's in the car on the way from the Miami show, or she's in Miami in the car.
Yes. And so we're talking, this is 2023. Okay. So I go to myself, look, this just struck me, and I brought it up in our last episode because I could not get over it.
Yes,
like
you did.
This is like one of the things that like really got my mind a spinning. So I was like, okay, so 2023 minus 2 is 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was going on in 2021? Because honestly, we were not eyeballing like anything in 2021 with
we were like
breakup and
business as usual. Yeah.
Business as usual. This is our sister again, and I've been a Swifties sister. Yay!
Welcome back.
Okay. So we have a picture of Electric Lady's studio where she is recording Fortnite.
Yes.
All of the pictures are blurred out. Okay. Now, yes, what do we know about Electric Lady Studios? Well, Jack he rents a room in Electric Lady Studio, and it's his favorite studio to work in besides the one in his house, but they record most of their stuff there. So, and then the next one is at Long Pond. So I'm like, interesting. So I'm going to do a whole big rant on my re-envisioning a Fortnite that I've had. That's so wild that I can't, but I'm not doing it today. So I'm going to get into this part.
Oh, good. Right. And also, like, there are other songs that I would like to go back to that we've already covered.
Fortnite to me is wildly different. Okay. So now I had to go because we all know that last time we were here, I was talking about my long theory that Jack Antonoff has caused a lot of issues, and there has been a falling out deeply with Jack Antonoff, and that he is a little shit stirrer, which I fully support this. Okay. So I had to go back through the archive, everyone. So one of the last things that Jack posted that was odd to me. At the time, it was like, ooh, he's just burning Joe. But in November of 2023, he posted the picture of Taylor with the raisins and the wine. And it said, You're Losing Me is out today, a very special track from the Midnight Sessions that's finally streaming, written and recorded at home on 12/5/2021, right after Taylor ate those raisins.
Yes.
Okay. So now we're in 2021. He posted this in 2023. Okay. So 2021 is going on. It's getting ready to be 2022. 2022, Taylor released Midnights. Okay. And let me just make sure that I know the date, but she released it in 2022. Okay. Now.
It was towards the end of the year in 2022.
Was it?
Yes,
I feel like because it was in February for some reason.
Because
I don't know.
I won't get into it, but like I did a thing on my birthday, which is in the beginning of the year. It had just come out very recently.
Okay.
A Taylor related thing. So
now what else was going on with Jack Antonoff at this time? He was recording Maddie Healy's album, Funny in a Foreign Language, 2021. So we have a Jack Antonoff, and now we have Maddie Healy coming back into the orbit. Let's just call it that.
Okay.
He's in the orbit. Jack Antonoff also meets Margaret Qualley. Okay. And they start dating. Margaret Qualley. Now this is truly wild behavior. Margaret Qualley is in a movie at this time period with Joe Alwyn. Did we know this? No, because no one's ever heard of this movie. It is called, hold on, let me find it. It's called and she's actually in 2 movies with him. Okay. 2 movies with him. Now, there becomes all this tension with Margaret Qualley and Jack, apparently, because in these 2 movies, there's very explicit sex scenes with Joe Alwyn. And it causes a little friction in, I would guess, the Taylor.
They were already dating.
Jack
and Margaret were already dating?
Yes, they were already dating.
Okay.
But it causes this weird situation where it's like explicit sex scenes and whatever. And she says in an interview, hold on, I got to get the quote. Because it's so wild. Basically that like it was sort of making Jack jealous. Okay. And that she would come home and say, oh my God, she just smells like Joe. She would keep saying that. Like, I feel like I have Joe all over me and all of these like very strange things. Right. So I'm thinking to myself as I'm reading this, I'm like, I never really.
That's a very bizarre thing to say.
It's truly weird. It's truly strange. And I can also see this affecting Taylor in a very bizarre way, because it's like, you know, when she says in like a couple of these songs, like she was with you in dreams.
Yes.
This kind of thing. Now we have
there's a lot of like,
who is this?
Like something was going on. Maybe it wasn't an affair, but there was something. There was another player on his side.
Player in the mix. Mm-hmm. Now we always thought it was that Allison or Emma Lard and that other chick Allison, who were both in movies with Joe, but it's the way Margaret Qualley was sort of like obsessing over Joe Alwyn that was kind of uncomfortable. And there's all these, like, I went back.
It would be.
Yeah. And I went back and looked at all these pictures. Like there's so many odd pictures where she's doing interviews with Joe and she's bringing up all of this stuff about like the scenes, and he's getting like clearly uncomfortable because he's being professional and she's like being kind of like weird as shit about it. And like, you can tell that he's like you can tell she has a crush on him. Like she's like crushing hard on this guy. Okay. So this would affect Taylor in Stars at Noon. That's the name of the movie. Stars at Noon. No one's ever heard of this.
Never heard of it.
Okay. So pretty weird behavior. This is all happening at the same time. Now, I would think that Jack might have started not really liking Joe that much, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like, there's reason for this very strange, like in your face, Joe text about you're losing me, because he holds on to it. All this shit is going on in 2021, 2022. We have Maddie, we have Margaret, who's obsessing over Joe. And then she's in another movie with this man. Okay. So she's like now kind of like every movie that Joe Alwyn's in, I sort of want to be involved in it. And Jack is kind of like, what's the deal with this? Right now, what does Taylor know about these kind of weird situations? Well, with Jack, she does know that her friend, Leah Dunham, was in a relationship with Jack for a very long time. They were like engaged or whatever. And then when Jack started producing melodrama from Lord, he cheated on Lena Dunham and through the whole melodrama recording process. So there's all these lines being blurred, right? With like, well, Margaret Qualley's like obsessing over Joe. Taylor's now reignited with Maddie, you know, like they're in the same orbit now. Jack is kind of like pissed off at Margaret. Taylor's probably like, why is Margaret Qualley so into my boyfriend? You know what I mean?
Right. Things were not good between Joe and Taylor.
And things weren't good between like Margaret and Taylor. Like there's a lot of like, she was doing like intentional weirdness. So let me fast forward. Actually, no, let me just keep on this track. So are we all aware that the Bleachers and the 1975 are signed to the same very small record label that has like a very few amount of people on it, called Dirty Hit? So these worlds are super intertwined. Now, the 1975, the Bleachers, Charlie XCX. Okay, so Charlie XCX enters the scene because it was dating the drummer for the 1975. They are now married.
Right.
Back in 2023, let me get to my little thing about Charlie. Yes. So apparently, in 2023, she started working with Jack Antonoff for songs on the Mother Mary soundtrack. And then this very strange quote is that we were making music that I don't think I would ever make for my discography, but still music that I truly love, right?
Okay.
So these are kind of like strange comments that are going around, all of this stuff. Last year, or maybe this year, when Happy Gilmore 2 comes out, Jack Antonoff does an interview on The Late Show, I believe. And it's before it came out. And he's talking about how his wife, Margaret Qualley, was apparently Happy Gilmore is one of her favorite movies. I do not believe this for 1 second. Okay. Yeah. I do not believe this for 1 second. He lies and says that she's an excellent golfer and like she like really like she wanted to be in this movie so bad. She was like bugging me endlessly. Like, I really want to be in Happy Gilmore. I just want to be a cameo in it. I have to. I'm like a really good golfer, all this stuff. She later goes on an interview and said that she absolutely has never played golf.
The same movie that Travis has a cameo in.
Exactly. She's now, it's like this weird shit where she has to like, she's constantly wanting to be in movies with Taylor Swift's boyfriends. All of this strangeness is coming out at like the Golden Globes. Jack doesn't show up when she like wins an award. There's videos from the VMAs, and you guys just look this up. There's videos of Margaret Qualley and Taylor Swift at the VMAs that is so uncomfortable. Like they're looking very like icy, right? So when we look at the bad apples that have happened around Taylor Swift, okay? When we look at songs like Father Figure, who I swear to you is not only about Scott Borchetta, it is most certainly about Jack Antonoff also. We're looking at all of these worlds that are colliding in a very bizarre way, where like Margaret Qualley is like trying to like purposefully, is everything that I have read, every interview that I've watched with her, it's so uncomfortable. Her like obsession with Joe Alwyn was very weird, very odd behavior. So anyway, I'm bringing this all to your attention because, she also did a huge photo shoot for Balenciaga.
Okay.
She also, hold on, what is the other thing that she did? She's just done a bunch of like creepy, weird shit, like where she's inserting herself. And I think that, hold on, I've got to get all my notes. I think that Jack posted the thing about you're losing me as an in your face. Oh, and then hold on. Then Jack and Joe go to this event for let's see, some black tie event where Jack Antonoff reveals while attending the same event as Joe Alwyn that his new album came out and that there's a song on it called Hey Joe, which oddly has something to do with a father in it. It's very bizarre. It turns out to not be about it turns out to like not be about like Joe Alwyn, but it's still nonetheless very weird that he would announce specifically that song while Joe Alwyn's he's like, they're both like bullying him. Then there's all these things where, you know how Maddie dated what's her name? Twigs is her like last name. You know who?
Yeah, FKA Twigs.
Yeah, FKA Twigs. I couldn't. Margaret Qualley and Jack are at this hotel and they're like chasing down. They're like following FKA Twigs around, like, and being like super weird about it, like just like pounding in on like all this stuff. Cara
Delevingne.
Also all up in the mix with Margaret Qualley rumors and like a massive amount of all of these people doing very strange things. Now, Jack Antonoff currently is producing Charlie XCX's next album, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He produced Funny in a Foreign Language by Maddie Healy at this exact same time, where Maddie Healy was rumored to be like featured on Midnights, because this is when the Midnights was coming out. And there was high talk of him being on Midnights. There was also high talk of him being on The Vault for 1989, which would make sense because I truly believe that Is It Over Now is about him. Now, the other thing that's like extremely weird is like right now, Lorde is coming out with a new album, but Jack's not involved. But the 1975 is coming out with a double album. Looks to be, it's called DOGS, DOGS, but it's an acronym, so we don't know. Jack is not producing it. And now Maddie has said a bunch of weird shit that's like kind of like, we are I'm gonna just tell everyone to go to this it's on rush.com, RUSSH.com, and read this whole article, because it is wild what Maddie Healy is inferring. Like, just like there's a lot of shade going on, and he's making a double album. Okay, so I find it to be very odd that, and mirroring that, the Tortured Poets Department is a double album, and now Maddie Healy's next album is going to be a double album. And
yeah, I'm not surprised in the least by that.
What?
I'm not surprised in the least by that.
No, because it's like, this is what I'm saying. I promise you that he's going to circle back into the picture. I literally said this 2 months ago, that he will resurface in this story, because their story is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, well, I think he will try to. I don't think she will try it. Yeah.
He's not going to be successful, but he's going to attempt to do something insane here. Or just the innuendos are going to be rather insane. So when I was thinking about who are the players who have caused Taylor to write Actually Romantic, Wish List, canceled, who is besides, because she says especially men that I've dated, but not singularly. It's literally everyone in her circle of people from the last 2 years has been involved in some very strange way with shit that hurts her. Do you know what I mean? Like in a very weird way. We can bring in the Lana Del Rey oddness. We can bring in, obviously, Charlie, Billie Eilish with her, the comments, Lorde, the spaghetti dinner incident, all of the things, right? But all of these people are linked to one singular person, and that person is Jack Antonoff. And so all I'm saying is that father figure is a lot about Jack. Because here's the other thing. When you think about who covered up your scandals, okay, how many, like, Jack has been very messy for a long time. And there's rumors galore about him cheating on Margaret Qualley, we all know that he cheated, obviously, on Leah. So, like, Taylor has contained a lot of things for Jack Antonoff. Jack Antonoff really was not in any way a well-known person before he started working with Taylor. I don't care what anyone says. Like, yes, he was in bands, great, but he was not like producer of the year award winner. Then he was not, but he is now because of her. It's weird. It's weird, and it's spreading. So I think like the bad appleness of the shade that's on Showgirls is so highly influenced by that giant circle for reasons that we were not really thinking about. It's not exclusively this person, exclusively that person. Who told her that she was boring Barbie? Oh, well, I have like, hold on. Also, Margaret Qualley, when she was in the movie The Substance with Demi Moore, she said her biggest influence for forming her character was Charlie XCX. Weird, right? She exclusively listened to all of her music. Now, we also have to remember that Charlie XCX did have the song called Apple, and there was that huge viral Apple dance, okay, that went around everywhere. Yes, that is true, and also symbology. But like, I think that there is 4 apples because there are 4 bad people that have really started a bunch of shit behind the scenes with Taylor, and they are Jack, Margaret, Maddie, and Joe on the periphery. You know what I mean? Like Joe is like, I feel like Joe's a little bit like well, yeah, and Joe. I mean, we'll put him in there because how he responded to the weirdness of like this major obvious, I have a major crush on your boyfriend, and I'm like trying really hard to like go on these press tours with him and be like overly close. Like it's just very weird. Anyway.
Well, okay. So let's tie that back to how we started with the blurred out photos in the Electric Lady studio.
She's not showing.
She's not. She refused to shows.
She's blocking all those people out. She's cutting them out of her life. She's cut them out. Scissors cut them out. She has removed any trace of Jack, Margaret, Maddie, Joe. And probably, I mean, the list can go on. There's probably more bad apples. Lord, we can throw her in there. I think Lana, I think they're done also. I mean, there's a lot of, and you get a whiff of it in Tortured Poets Department in the song, The Tortured Poets Department, where it's like, I told Jack and Jack told me, and he told, like, you can see the like the message train, how it works. You know what I mean? And to me, it was like the first clue that something's going wrong here. There's a mole on the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom would say, how does this relate to Fortnite? It doesn't really relate to Fortnite. How it relates to Fortnite, my re-envisioning of Fortnite, I'll just do this very briefly. I have always thought that Fortnite was about the interlude in which after Joe and Taylor broke up and she started dating Maddie. I always thought that was like the Fortnite that we're referring to, and how, like, all of that. But really what it is, in my opinion, is when they first dated in 2014, briefly, 2 weeks, Fortnite. And then they've watched each other's lives. Like, they've lived in this thing since that day. It's not about recent Fortnite. It's the Fortnite that started the whole thing. And that's why it opens Tortured Poets Department, because it's their entire story. And then when you look at all of the clues where she says the entirety of the Fortnite video is an Easter egg, all of it from beginning to end. And I posted this on Sparks like 2 months ago about like, can you guys please go look at all of the shit that I posted about how everything, including like Post Malone's outfit, is exact replica of an outfit that Maddie wore in one of his videos. Like, it's exactly mirrored to Funny in a Foreign Language. And there was also, hold on, let me find this other thing. I don't know if I took a picture of it, but hold on, let me find it. So anyway, like my review of Fortnite is different because, hold on.
Well, I've always thought that. I always thought like them being neighbors is because she moved to England, and they were neighbors in that respect. And your wife is, was Lena Dunham, like, or not Lena, sorry, whoever Maddie was with, his girlfriend, basically watching that relationship
and F Twigs and all of them.
Yeah.
And then her husband is cheating.
It's Joe.
And who is he cheating with? Right. Like, like, I think it's Margaret Qualley, you all. Like, I think there's a weirdness galore. Like, I think there's so many layers of weirdness in this that it's like unbelievable. Like, and I think the scissors and all the cutting it out and all this, it's like she found Travis and he is removed from this whole mess. He's not involved in this mess at all. Like, he has no mess with any of these people. Like, she does not have to listen to this gossip or to be involved like in any capacity with all of the people in her past that hurt her. It's a whole new world. I mean, really for her. I mean, it's truly remarkable because all of these people, Joe, Maddie, Jack, Lana, Billy, Lord, Margaret, all of them, all connected in really weird ways. And like doing messy shit constantly. Mm-hmm. Charlie, all of them.
Yeah. And you know, what's weird is I was thinking it's so high school. And then I was like, wait, because it is. It very much gives that energy of when you're in a friend group and then like somebody in your friend group gets ostracized for whatever stupid reason, right? And then everybody that's left in the friends group kind of gangs up on that person, and it just multiplies and then you become that bitch eating crackers level. Every single thing they do is worthy of gossip and talking about and making a big deal about it. Did you hear and did you see and da-da-da-da-da-da. And that person is like even more ostracized because we're just talking and we're talking and we're talking. And then there's the one person who remains in contact and goes back and forth and gets the intel and brings it back to the group so they can be the hero who comes back to the group with the intel and the information. And, we want to talk to that person because, what did the person say? And right. And becomes like the hero of the group with all the intel so we can make fun of the person. Yep. It's so that dynamic.
Yeah. And also Joe was in a movie of Lena Dunham's. Did we all know this?
No, I have no idea what Joe's ever been in.
Catherine called Birdie.
I've seen that. I've seen that movie. It's a good movie, and I had no idea.
It's wild.
The way this man has no permanence in my mind whatsoever. I swear he could walk in my house, I would take something of value of mine and leave, and I would not be able to identify him because I just nothing.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, weird as hell. Weird. The shit with Margaret Qualley and Joe is so strange to me. And when you go look this up, because I implore you all to go look this up and see these interviews, it's strange.
Huh.
It's really weird. It's like, why are you? Because here's the other thought I had after all this. Okay. Here's the real burn, I guess. What if after all of like the Calvin Harris, the Tom Hiddleston, all of that era, mm-hmm. because Jack was in Taylor's life. And I think Jack might've like really been into Taylor, and Taylor friend zoned his ass. And it's always sat bad with him. So then he finds Margaret, and then Margaret's like obsessed with Taylor's boyfriend, and like saying like when she comes home from work, she's like, "Oh, I smell like Joe all over me." That is weird as shit to say.
That's a very.
It's a quote, you all.
To your boyfriend. That's so weird. To anybody but to your boyfriend.
And then can we just think of the line? Why does your boyfriend say? Why are you always talking about her? Like, why are you? What is happening? What is going on? There's so much weirdness. There's so much weirdness going on with this crew. It's too involved. Like, there's not one person that's separated from the other in enough levels removed. It's like, oh, you're married to the drummer of this band. You're friends with him. You're recording this one. You're like, you're obsessed with this one. Like, it's so wild. Yeah, it's all sort of centering around weird, like giving Taylor weird vibes. You know what I mean? It's like, why is everyone talking shit about me? And why are you trying to like do weird shit with not only one boyfriend of mine, but two? Meanwhile, I've had to cover up your boyfriend's massive scandals with cheating and doing whatever the hell else Jack has been up to for years. We don't know, right? Because those things have been covered up, you know?
Yeah.
I truly believe this. She's like, and also your card's canceled. Did I tell you that? That means you are no longer getting all of the great things like the 1975, not recording with Jack. Mm-hmm. Taylor, not recording with Jack. Mm-hmm. No, like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Charlie XCX is, but like, okay. And then I just want to like implore everyone to also Go listen to Funny in a Foreign Language. Go watch the videos for that whole album and tell me right now that these two were not massively communicating.
Massively. Oh, I absolutely believe they were. In fact, isn't it funny how we still like, okay, listening to the Lakes, because I love that song, Not Without My Muse, Maddie.
Right. Maddie. It's a Maddie song, probably.
Yeah. It's a Maddie song, but the Muse is Maddie. Like,
Yep. It's pretty insane. And like, there's also something, hold on, let me bring up because I noticed it yesterday and I was like, oh my God. The song About You is obviously about her, but like, I mean, also, let's just look at the visuals, just, for Funny in a Foreign Language.
Yeah.
This desolate landscape of all black and white.
Which is exactly the backdrop for Torture Poets.
It's 100%. I'm in Love with You. All I need, About You is definitely about her. These are the song titles. Part of the band where this is the video that the entire thing looks exactly like the Fortnite music video. Then the next song is called Happiness. Okay. Then the next song is I'm in Love with You. Then the next song is All I Need to Hear. Then the next one is About You, which is about her. Then the next one is Oh Caroline, which mimics Carolina. And then the last one is Looking for Somebody, in quotes, to love. Okay. So wild, everyone. Wild, wild, wild work. Wild work.
Wild work.
And then, hold on. So then I looked up. Hold on, let me find it. But you can go on with your.
Well, then when you think about the fact that like Taylor experienced bullying in junior high, and then she went through the thing with Kanye, with Kim, and it's like she's been through this so many times, and for this to come up again, it just must have pushed every single button of hers, and it's at some point. Are we not grown?
We're not grown. We are not grown.
But we're not grown. She must experience jealousy all the time because obviously, but it's just like, God.
Hold on. Can anyone see how weird? Like
look at the way she's looking at him.
Look at that hand.
Oh.
It's.
Is he holding her wrist or is that a shadow?
It looks like a shadow, but she's wishing.
Yeah, she's very close to him. She's like on top of him.
I know. And the interviews are so weird. It's like the interviews are so strange. I'm telling you, like I think attention to her interviews, but now I'm like, oh my God. Now I'm like,
I think she's just strange anyway. But
it's obvious. It's universal. It's like she's doing like universal signaling of like, I really have a massive crush on this person. And I'm like, going to be bringing up in this interview all of our sex scenes, which someone
please explain to me, like this magnetic force, like
it's hidden.
Is he so different in person?
It must be,
because I don't get it. I don't get how you knew he was a killer the first time you saw him. I've seen pictures, Taylor Swift. He looks like a 12-year-old.
Well, let's revise the whole story though. What if it's not about him? Hello?
Okay.
Let's just do a massive revision. Like, what if it's truly not even about him?
But that's the same burden to this tale. That's the jailer.
But that has nothing to do with Joe.
Well, you're not telling me it was jailer.
What?
I mean, I thought that was their nickname, was jailer.
Oh, I never called them jailer.
No, I know, but other people did, I thought.
I don't.
Okay. All right.
It's you can be my jail. Yeah, I don't know, but like it doesn't matter.
I mean, honestly,
I love this comment. Hold on, this is a great comment. Joe's best friends say he was always a panty dropper in their youth.
Make it make sense.
It's hidden magnetism. He keeps that shit like on the like some kind of
Well, I mean, if you're trying to be like in Hollywood, why are you hiding it? Like, what is happening? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But like, I'm telling you that Margaret Qualley was like, my favorite part of every movie is when I get to heavily make out and pretend I'm having sex with Joe Allen.
Okay, but
and he's like,
right, but is it really about Joe, or is it because Joe was with Taylor and she was
exactly.
like, I mean,
which one is it? It's either way. It's weird, but like,
again, right?
Here's Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? What if everything isn't about me? But what if it is? You say they didn't do it to hurt me, but what if they did? What if they did, you all? What if they did? I have just mentioned a bunch of people that we did not really know in depth of like the messiness, right? Like these weird connections with each other that all, if you're Taylor, make you feel uncomfortable. This shit would make you feel uncomfortable.
And bring back past trauma.
And bring back past trouble. Like, why are you bringing him back when you know what I've been through? Right? And you're going to do what? I think I'm not going to record with you anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to say what to who? You're going to go to a dinner where they're talking shit about me? No, not in this world. Like, not in the Showgirls world. Bye.
Yeah. So when the album first came out and we were saying, why did she write Ashley Romantic? Like, why did she put this on blast? Because she was like, listen, this has happened and nobody's clocking it, and it needs to be clocked.
It needs to be clocked that everyone in my life
research, and you were like, oh, okay.
It's everyone.
This is what she wanted to have happen.
Yeah, like it's
Taylor Swift is watching this right now, going, yes.
Finally, somebody figured out that Margaret Qualley's a problem. Yeah, I mean, like it's everyone. It's like everyone in her circle was weird to her. Like when you think about like, why did Jack feel the need to post that shit about you're losing me? Like, yeah, people could say, oh, Taylor made him post it. But like, did she, or did
why wouldn't Taylor just post it?
Or did he just want to give a zing to Joe because he's jealous? Two levels of jealousy. One, I'm in love with Taylor and she friend zoned me. Two, now my girlfriend's in love with you and won't stop talking about how she smells like you. And all of this weird, I mean, like over the top, bizarre. Bizarre. And like, I have no doubt that like Joe is interesting in some way. Like he has to be.
I mean, yeah.
Like he literally has to be fascinating. But like, I don't know. Like I haven't seen it.
But
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
And usually it's on display at some point. Like it's like, oh, there it is. Gotcha. Like, get it.
I have to do a little bit more diving into this, but I'm playing with this idea in my head that he was a little bit more Hamlet-like than we have thought about. I think that maybe he was a little bit more, I don't want to use the word abusive because that's a strong word, but I think that he was
manipulative.
Okay.
All of them.
Yes.
All of them. Like, dude,
but I think that Joe, I think she used Fate of Ophelia, yes, to a dig because she knew he was going to be in these movies. But I think also she was also trying to give a comment about the way that he treated her within the relationship, in the way that Hamlet treated Ophelia in the relationship, which was not good. It was not good.
I think all of these people are players in a Shakespeare play. Like all of these people are doing Shakespearean levels of manipulation, of like plot twisting, of scheming, of like moving like all this weird shit. Like, what do you mean Margaret Qualley was obsessed with Joe Allen? Like, I didn't have that written down anywhere. I 3 movies. Where? When?
Not to mention, like, Margaret Qualley is like, I mean, she's like from Hollywood royalty, basically. Like, what is happening?
Right. And like, why is she even dating? I mean, I guess, like, whatever. I'm not going to say why is she married to Jack, but like, kind of in a way, like, how did this even? Kind of. I mean, kind of. She's beautiful. I mean, like, looks have nothing to do with it. I know it. I don't want to be. I don't want to come off as this person. But like,
I mean, it sounds like her personality's not all there. But
like, how did this work out? I mean, I don't know.
How did this happen?
It's super. But again, like, how would Taylor and Maddie? I mean, I get it though. I understand their work reference though. I get.
Yeah.
I get the intrigue. I do. I know it's hard to see, but like when you break it down to like a writing truly tortured poet type of like thing, I get it.
Yeah.
Total muse, 100%. Like,
yes,
my longing for you is making me create all of this insanely awesome shit. Like, needed. Thank you, Maddie. I will even thank Maddie for being
the idea of Maddie,
right?
Was
always
loomed. It was bigger than the actual
reality. I mean, obviously,
like the
reality. She had a horrible realization that it was all in her head.
Yeah,
you know. So Chloe Sam's Fear Marcus. I mean, like literally the craziest song, and I love it. It's like so sad I can't even handle it. But like, I'm blown away by how many people Jack Antonoff is involved with that are directly offensive to Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how weird would that be? Like, I trust you with like my work. Like, I have this connection to you. I've like, I have been your father figure, bitch. Mm-hmm. Like, seriously, I have brought you out of this and put you into this. And what do when I turn around, all the people that you have brought, like you're doing nothing but weird shit to me. All of it. You bring Maddie back.
Too big
you're at dinners with like my nemesis, like participating. You're running back to me telling me about boring Barbies and all this. And what world am I boring is what I would like to know. What world are they living in where Taylor Swift, who has her own weather team, okay, this woman has her own meteorologist, that she is not boring. Yeah. And that's just like I mean, are you joking? And you were still gone by the morning, Maddie. So what is going on? I mean, what is going on here?
Absolutely.
It's just remarkable the amount of weird shit. Okay, so
I was just going to say something and completely left my head, but I just
in December of 2001, Taylor Swift wrote "You're Losing."
Oh, you're going way back far. You're going
well, I
back to when you started this.
Well, because I haven't read any of them.
I know.
So I think
that'll help me remember what I was about to say, because I felt like it was really smart. I don't remember what it was.
Remember why I find this?
Shoot.
He recorded it at her home on December 5th, 2021. Yes, 2021. Interesting. Is it the favorite? No, it's all the other ones I just mentioned. Mm-hmm.
But that's a great movie.
It is a great movie. What did you? Oh, hi.
Well, you came just in time. You came for the big reveal.
You came for the drama fest. My sister says to put any Kardashian in the same sentence as Taylor is a sin itself. Amen.
But they are like.
But they needed each other.
They're connected.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Hi, biggest 50. Oh, yay. So are you saying that Margaret is the wife that wants to kill Taylor? Yes, I am. Yes, in a way. But also,
I want to kill. Oh, okay. So you're putting Margaret in the storyteller?
I'm putting them all in there.
Yeah,
because it's like, instead of it's this person versus that person, it's like it's the themes that she's been having to deal with for 2 years. She said her statement was, it's a purge of everything I have had to deal with for the last 2 years. This is her exact quote. And I just kept thinking about it because I'm like, it's just an interesting quote. The Tortured Post Department is like this purge of just like everything bad that I have felt for 2 years. It was a really rough time in my life, and there's songs reflect that. And then she says how everyone views her as a conglomerate, like she's not a real person, especially the men that she dated. Not exclusively, just especially. So when she said especially, because I would feel like normally she would say, I just was a conglomerate and all this stuff to the men I dated. She said especially too. And so then I was like, especially means
there's something else.
There's others. Do you know what I mean? There's others that she was not dating that were doing weird shit. You know what I mean? So let me dig in. And so lo and behold, every single person associated with Jack Antonoff that's in a direct line to Taylor Swift is up to messy shit. messy behavior.
Mm-hmm. I remember what I was going to say.
Good. What?
Yay. Okay. So we were talking about cover up your scandals and like, okay. So she potentially, allegedly could have dirt on Jack.
She does.
I'm saying allegedly. I'm covering our asses here. Okay, babes?
Okay.
On Jack. On Scooter. I fully believe.
Absolutely. All of them.
The deepest part of my heart that through Selena and just she knows things Scooter Braun did to Justin Bieber that are terrible.
Absolutely.
And she feels like it's Justin's story to tell, so she hasn't told. That's my belief. So she's got dirt on Scott, right? I think and who knows who else she has.
Everyone.
I feel like she's
the father figure, bitches.
Dirt. I know.
She has so much dirt. And she's like, you mistaked my kindness for weakness? Weakness? Nah. I've been doing all this stuff. I have kept you out of the press. Look at the shit she could say about Maddie Healy and hasn't. Joe, all of them. Literally all of them.
And then dummies like Maddie's mom come around and try to make these like negative comments about her. And it's like, do you not recognize what the potential, like, you know, mess with the bull, you get the horns. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I mean, although they do have incredible NDAs, it doesn't matter. She's still like, I didn't have to sign it. So here's the thing. I could say whatever I want.
Well, what's the penalty for breaking an NDA? It's usually financial, right? My girl Taylor Swift has the money to cover a financial penalty if she breaks an NDA.
Well, it's her own.
Like, that's not a threat.
Yeah,
it's not a threat.
It could be like a one-sided NDA.
The reason she hasn't like put this stuff out there is because she's classy.
Absolutely.
And because she knows.
But it's also a power move. Let's like I'm collecting.
It is
collecting the dirt.
Yes, but I think also because of what she's been through in her life, she very strongly recognizes how easy it is to destroy someone else's life.
Absolutely, she's not bothered
for that, and she's not comfortable.
Yeah, and she can't be bothered. Like she's really not doing that, but she's just saying. Reminder: if I wanted to, if I woke up in a shit mood one day and was like, you know what?
I mean, because she could do it.
Get my list out of
she could easily do it in a way that would never link to her, and maybe the only person who would know would be.
Look at vigilante shit. Do you all think that was not a true story? It is a true story.
That was the truest of stories.
It's the truest of stories.
And put it to a sexy dance so that
forever memorialized.
Yeah,
that was a strategic move. Not only am I going to write this song about you and talk about all of the bullshit you've been up to, but I'm also going to make it the most jaw-dropping moment of the Eras Tour, which will
one of the most iconic Eras Tour moments.
Absolutely. On purpose, everyone. Mm-hmm. On purpose. Can you imagine being him and having to sit there and every day that comes up for 2 years straight? It's called karma. Yes, you deserve it. But that shit was on purpose. Sexy dance for the first time ever from Taylor Swift, a cabaret sexy dance with a chair. She's doing the vigilante shit. Girl, what? Strategic move. It is beautiful. It's diabolical work, but in the best of ways. Yeah, chef's kiss.
Love her.
A+,
love
100%. 100%. Yes, Taylor covers up Jackson. Absolutely. All of them. This album is just in case no one's been paying attention. Here's all the things that I am powerful enough to do. I'm not going to wield that, but I can.
That's ridiculous.
But I will silently do it in a lot of ways because it's how I'm making this point known is by talking about how great Max Martin is and how he's my favorite producer that's ever lived. And I'm my mentor. We're all equals, blah, 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 all the stuff in every interview. There wasn't even, and I know this was a prerequisite of every single one of these interviews, because when you look at them, it's it's so weird that no one even brings up Jack. It's because one of the requirements, as they always are, what can we not talk about? Jack Antonoff is one of them. Don't even mention this name, because previously, before this time period, she would talk about other producers. It would come up with Jack, with Aaron.
It would be such a natural question because you worked with Jack for several years. What made you decide to go back? Yeah, absolutely.
Not even
a very natural question.
A question. No one even pondered it, which is the first sign that she wrote in there. Do not ask me about Jack Antonoff. I'm not even talking about him. I'm not. Whose pictures are on your mantle? Well, guess whose pictures are on the mantle, but actually on the wall of Electric Lady Studio? Guess whose? Is it Taylor Swift and him and all these people and him winning all the awards? And are they covered up? Because I've covered, like, I'm not only covering up your scandals, but I'm also covering up and cutting out all of my history with you. So I could show me and you hanging on this back wall right here. With all of the achievements you got from recording my music, but I'm blurring it out. I'm blurring it out. I mean, are you joking? Are you joking? No. Margaret Qualley and Cara, I can never say her Delevingne sparked dating rumors in 2020. Okay. And Cara has history with Taylor, like all that. Jack, Taylor, Margaret, and Travis went out. It's a night that Travis and Taylor, yes, and it was very weird. I forgot to talk about this.
Okay. Good call, Lynn.
Yeah, totally great call in. When you look at these pictures, it looks so uncomfortable. It is a Taylor and Travis way out front, Jack and Margaret all in the back. Like, go revisit these pictures with this information in mind and tell me how weird these pictures are. It looks so uncomfortable.
Well, because Travis would not buy into that. He would not play that game. If Margaret was trying to flirt with him, Travis would shut it down immediately. And if Jack was trying to play passive aggressive, whatever, Travis would be like, absolutely. Like, I mean, I cannot imagine Travis's vibe trying to come up against like that underhanded, mean girlish thing. Like, he would just obliterate it. Like, it was just
absolutely. Yeah, like, absolutely.
Honestly, I kind of wish I could have seen it because I think it would have been.
Well, I mean, also that picture was taken before the Happy Gilmore incident happened. So like that was pre the Happy Gilmore thing, but it's completely insane to me that she was like begging everyone in Hollywood to put her in the cameo of Happy Gilmore 2. Have Jack going around on late night saying that she like is a super great golfer and like all of this, and she's like, no, I'm not. I don't know how to golf at all. I just really wanted to be in this movie because Happy Gilmore, the original, is my favorite movie. Now, I just do not believe that. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I literally just don't believe that. Is it great? Okay, good. It's fun. Great. But like, favorite movie of all time.
Like, what are your mom's movies? Is it one of your favorite movies?
Like, when you look at her like movie choices, be it like they're not comedies. They're not comedies. They're not like slapstick comedy. Like I just, it's like, no. You found out that Travis was going to be in this, and you wanted
a chance to slide up on him.
Yeah, to make not even slide up on him, just to make Taylor feel uncomfortable. Because why? Because do you know that your husband's really in love with her? I mean, like, what is the reason? Like, where is this coming from? Like, why do you are you threatened by Taylor? Like, are you so sick of like everyone talking about Taylor in your world? Because like, quite literally, everyone's involved with her in an abstract, weird, like negative way.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I understand how that would be hard, but that's not the way to deal with it.
No, it's not. It's like, it's completely
you knew that before you married him. Like, come on.
Well, and also, like, let's not forget the craziness that happened at the rehearsal dinner and like the wedding when the Swifties found out, like, and they crashed their wedding. I mean, I'm sure,
which is not okay, but
it's not okay. But I'm sure it's like,
if there wasn't resentment before that,
right? It's like, and now Taylor is crashing my wedding.
That was,
like, do you know what I mean?
Like, we all got to get a hold of ourselves.
Yeah, everyone needs to get a grip. But how many songs are going to be about Taylor on the night? I think all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Quite literally all of them. Double album. If it's all in black and white again, I guarantee you all of them.
Mr. Oh, I haven't even listened to it. Oh, does she have a new album out?
And I think,
and there will be a reference to Peter Pan or Wendy or something.
Oh, absolutely.
And there, I think that he had other nicknames for her. I think he called her kid. I think he called her Daisy. I think these are all things that have been referenced, and I think they will come up. Will I listen to the new album to see if those are referenced? I don't know.
Oh, I definitely will.
I know, but you're a fan. You've listened to the music. I really haven't. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll listen to it once just to see, but depends on what's going on.
It will be heavily tailor coded.
Yeah, it will be.
Without question. And I mean, I think it's insane that, I mean, if he's dressed in all black and this song is called Dogs and it's a reference to the black dog.
It's absolutely a reference to the black dog. Like, I don't know. I don't need to know anything else. I already know that.
Yeah. Yep. Not to mention that there is a black dog in Budapest. Hold on. Let me find my notes that I wrote this down. Because I was like, wait, what? And of course it's like
so maybe that's what she meant when she says nobody knows who the black, like, I really think the black dog is like, is not, well, first of all, we know it's not the pub in England. I don't even think it's the pub in Ireland.
I think it's the one in Ireland because he was there, but he was also in Budapest. I know, but,
right. Like, I think it was like I think they had a lot of like code names, nicknames, things like that. Cause I think a lot of times when they were talking about things in public that were private. So
yeah, and also, I mean, like their long history with the starting line. I mean,
yeah.
Hello.
We spoke in a language. What's the line? It's one of my favorite lines. I can't think of. You taught me language. I can't
secret
speak
language.
with anybody else.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
Right.
And interesting, absolutely. And interesting after like when it all ends, everything was black and white. Like the Tortured Poets department was a no color zone. Yeah. Whereas like there's colors I can only see with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just catch up on these, and then we'll get to your where you can just maybe Travis told her that she would be better if she went back to working with Max Martin. I think that she told herself that she's like, how can I really make this burn? Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds should be amongst the apples. I don't know. I don't think that they did anything bad. I don't believe that. I think that they're still friends. Actually, is Wildest Dreams about Tom Hiddleston? He is tall and handsome and has played.
I don't think so.
Well, it couldn't. I don't think it's about him because it came out before.
That's a nice.
It came out before their thing, but it could be about. I mean, I don't think it's about Calvin Harris, but it could be. I mean, Henry Styles isn't tall.
No, I don't think it's about Harry Styles, but I don't think it's about I don't think it's about Calvin. I mean, I wanted to leave him, needed a reason. That's about Calvin.
Yeah.
You don't write Wildest Dreams about wanted to leave him, needed a reason.
Ooh, what about the rumors that Charlie XCS is in love with Maddie Healy? Hence why Charlie always ends up beefing with the woman Maddie dates. I know. It's wild. It's so intertwined and bizarre. Like, it's so strange. And then not to mention that these two, the 1975 and the Bleachers, are on the same record label.
Yeah.
And it's called Dirty Hit. And I just keep thinking of the line in Actually Romantic where it's like, keep talking dirty to me. And it's like, yes, I think it's a double entendre.
Yeah.
Keep talking dirty to me. But all you people on this label, keep bringing your shit. Keep talking shit, all you people here. Is Charlie not friends with Gabriette? Those two appear to be.
That doesn't negate
cordial,
the comment before that.
Yeah. And it also doesn't mean that they are now. Like, I have no idea.
Maybe they're all swingers. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
And honestly, again, I don't know that much about Charlie, but one thing we do know about Charlie is that she likes to put stuff up her nose, and so she's probably not functioning on a mentally, neurologically developed level of things.
I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know.
Because that affects your brain. It just does. Yeah.
I know, but I don't know what the level of her I don't know.
Yeah, she could obviously be.
It could be like a shtick. I mean,
it could be a shtick, But I don't know. I don't know. That's true. I don't know. I really don't know very little about her. I don't understand why it would be your shtick. I don't understand why you would glamorize it, promote it.
Well, I mean, because it's always been glamorized in music.
It's I know, it's disgusting.
You know what I mean?
Like, it kills people. You know, like it's.
But like we don't know.
But I don't know.
We just don't know what her. We don't know.
We don't. You're right.
We don't know.
I take it back.
Yeah, we don't know.
I apologize.
We don't know. Actually, Romantic would have been on Torture Post Department, but Charlie released Sympathy as a Knife after Torture Post Department. She released Sympathy as a Knife before the Torture Post Department, didn't she? Or was it after? I can't remember. But it was definitely part of the Brat Summer. I can't remember when. But I don't think Actually Romantic. I think Actually Romantic was written because of the song Sympathy as a Knife. And I'm pretty sure that's why Actually Romantic, its origin story was that Charlie wrote Sympathy as a Knife and told everyone it was about her experience with Taylor showing up at the 1975 shows and making her feel uncomfortable and outstaging her everywhere. So I don't know. Joe was very dismissive of Taylor and didn't want her to shine. Agreed.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that in depth. Agreed. And we will continue to talk about that in depth.
Torture Post Department just hits so different if you know the lore. Oh, totally.
Absolutely.
Hi, Always Christmas. I love that name, by the way. All of my enemies started up as friends is what I. Yep, exactly. It's from Lover. All of my enemies started out friends. It's the Archer.
Mm-hmm. That's what I just said.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I think Maddie treat Taylor better than Joe. At least, yeah. Absolutely.
I think he did until they started dating. Well, he loved her, and so obviously, in theory, he was treating her better, and then not so much. But yeah.
The Taylor Swift files, in 50 years, they will all be declassified. I hope to God so.
I know. I hope
I want a memoir so bad. I need a messy Taylor album going off on the public, addressing everything, etc. She's going to be hated no matter what. Agreed. And when she does go off on the public, like, people fail to see the message. Like,
I mean, she's done. It's just not a whole album of it, but she's done that several times. But
and like,
it's not a whole album. But yeah.
It astounds me, like, people didn't get the message from "But Daddy, I Love Him," or "Who's Afraid of Little Old Me," or "Actually Romantic," or like all of them, or all of Reputation, basically. Like literally so much shit.
Or Blank Space, or Antihero, or Shake It Off, or
I mean, it goes on and on.
Saying it and saying it and saying it.
But now she's owning it in a way that's like, no, I am the only, like, you cannot mess with me anymore. I am the father figure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like 100% done with all of this.
Yeah.
I'm pulling all the cards. You best remember where you came from. Like, you know what I mean? I covered up all of your scandals. And you talk all this shit about me. I'm not appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, I almost feel like you could make an argument that Showgirl kind of is her messy album in a sense, and maybe that's why people reacted to it the way that they did. I mean, we also know that there was like an organized campaign behind it as well, which we called way before that article came out. But I mean, I'm not saying that it necessarily was. I'm just saying you could make that argument.
Yeah. And like this statement right here from Darren, like, it's a conjunction of all the things. It's like, she wrote the thing. She said like how much it was bothering her, which was like, that was not harmful. But then we have the back talking, the backstabbing. I mean, the, severed arm situation, the dinner with Lord and Gabriette and Maddie and all of them, and Charlie XCX, the Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish, like, weird shade to Taylor, like all of it was like, Charlie marrying the drummer from 1975, obviously Taylor dating Maddie Healy. Like, there's a lot of like, and now she's at these shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I think if she had only written Sympathy as a Knife and that other stuff hadn't happened, you would get Actually Romantic.
Right.
I think if that other stuff had happened and she hadn't written Sympathy as a Knife, I don't think Actually Romantic would have happened. I think it's the two of them. It's like, I feel this way. I feel this way. I feel bad for me. And then I'm going to go do all these things like, no,
well,
no,
also,
no,
I think
babes,
it's like, my point is that, like, I think Actually Romantic is also a message to multiple people, to the multitudes of this crew who's just doing nothing apparently, but shading Taylor Swift in all aspects. Like,
it just would have been a different song. I'm just,
yeah.
But
like, it's like, this message is for all of you, but here's one, Charlie, you'll really pay attention to this one.
right, because I like use the name of one of your songs. Yeah.
I hope he breaks up with you soon was the breaking point. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's to one of us. Like, what?
No.
But yeah.
It's just like,
or the, it's,
I think she meant it in this way that was like, I don't know. It's just, it's like, you can only take so much. And then things that wouldn't normally upset you just do, because it's like, you can only take so much. You're only human. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, everyone's doing weird shit in my life. Everybody.
Well, and how much are you put up with?
Like, it's like, oh my God. Yeah. Like, no wonder, like, she's having so much fun with Travis and like the NFL. Totally different scene.
Yeah.
Get me away from everyone in this industry, please. Please. And when I make this movie, by the way, I'm blurring out shit that I never would have been blurring before.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make it really crystal clear that everyone that's involved with all of this time period, everyone, not just the men, especially them, but not exclusively. And she said, like, I don't know. It's just interesting. It's interesting. That's all. I mean, we're just keeping our fingers on the pulse of that. We're book noting, we're earmarking, and we are going to continue to watch that space of all of those, that crew. We'll see what happens next.
Okay. Always Christmas. I just watched it like an hour before we did this, and I didn't clock a lover mention. So now
what happened? I haven't watched it yet.
It was a really good episode. Ariana was very cute. She did a lot of good singing. But I don't know what the lover mention was. I missed it. So please fill us in. Okay. So what do y'all think the movie is going to be about? Well, no, that was a comment from Always Christmas. First of all, we don't know for sure there's going to be a movie.
I think it's going to be about Holiday House. And
we think it's going to be like Holiday House, the story of Rebecca Harkness.
Totally. And also maybe some like wild, like, Gilded Age drama. I mean, Rebecca Harkness would be that anyway, but I think she's writing the story of Holiday House.
Yeah. It just feels real right, real on brand. And really would be a fantastic movie that I would love to see, no matter who does it, but even more so.
Because there's so many interesting characters historically. It's like all the things that Taylor loves a lot, like Gilded Age, like famous people, lots of lore behind them. Dynasty.
I just want to see the Salvador Dali character.
Oh, absolutely.
Alone would be amazing. I don't know who would play him, but
I don't know either. But
like, I think Pedro Pascal would be so good.
Oh yeah,
wouldn't he?
Yeah,
he's fun with that. I think
very good. Yes, he would be very good as Salvador Dali. Yeah, and I mean, who would play Rebecca Harkness? I don't know, but I feel like it's going to be Emma Stone.
That would be good. Ooh, that would be really good.
I also haven't forgotten that. I feel like there's a musical in the works.
But not Female Rage the musical.
No, I think there's a different musical in the works that we don't know yet. And I think that she is going to release her A Girl Named Girl book that she wrote in high school. I think there's a lot of projects on the rise here. Including the 13th album. Like,
yes. Which when she does announce this.
Ooh, Holiday House, the musical. Oh my God, that would be crazy awesome.
When she does either her own label or her own like art collective or whatever it is called The Summit or called Karma or The Summit, Karma, whatever it is, maybe that's when all of these things will start to really like roll out because that'd be under her umbrella of her own thing. That makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, totally. And like when you think about the line in Karma, it's like Karma, all the shit that you all have done brings all my friends to the summit. It's just like, I think the TS logo stands for the summit.
Yeah, it seems very on brand.
I think
maybe it'll be the summit, and then like the little like tagline or the underscore or whatever will be, Karma brings all my friends to the summit, or something like that.
Or like Karma brings you here. Or the summit. Wait, the summit brought to you by Karma.
Yeah. Or maybe it was originally going to be called Karma, because there's just too many lines. There's too many references to, I think about Karma, all, but then maybe now that she's like a little bit older and like with the branding and all of that, and already have a song called Karma, because maybe she didn't think she'd ever get to this point or something. I don't know.
I definitely don't think she thought that she was going to arrive here. And that's why it's just so beautiful that she did. You know what I mean? But I think she's like, yeah, Karma does bring all my friends to the summit.
Yeah. Yes. And she can't resist a TS.
She can't resist a TS.
Who could?
She can't resist. All right. So let's talk about your theory. Karma is the summit. Exactly. That's what I agreed. Karma is the summit.
Okay. So my theory, well, there, I have notes as well to pull up. Okay. So I'm not going to get into everything with wish list because we'd be here for another 2 hours. But basically, wish list each has like, I think 4 verses. Each verse is about a specific person. Or maybe it's 5 verses. And I'm not going to get into who all the other verses are. Oh, wait, she's got the quote. That's why my team have developed a solution. The espresso martini safe room, a completely padded room filled with exactly what they need. Oh. Espresso martini safe room. Which skit is this? I don't even remember which skit this is. Espresso martini safe room. It's not. It's which skit?
I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
It's really, really cute. I can't even think of which skit it is. Yeah. Did you know that? Did you know there's a limit to how many words you can put in the thingamajubes?
I didn't. That's stupid.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I guess so. You can't monopolize it, maybe.
Well, that's dumb.
I don't know. I know. LP told me that, and I was like, "Well, okay."
Dumb.
Today I learned.
But
I guess like if you were a troll or something, you could come in and you could just be like, blah, 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 blah. "Oh, can you embiggen?"
Yep, I can embiggen.
The next one. To ride out their mania until they can reintegrate into society. It's a padded pink room with unicorns and childish stuff.
With the Lover album on the wall. Oh.
Wait, did I miss something? Did I miss this entire skit?
I don't know, but
Always Christmas. Can you tell me like what general skit this is? Like what character was she playing, or who was in it with her? Did I just completely? I mean, I feel like I wasn't even doing stuff when I was watching it, but I kind of am always doing stuff when I'm watching TV. So.
Oh, and I also forgot to briefly mention that when you zoom in on the blurred pictures, you can tell they're Jack and her.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah. And also Jack. You can tell that they're Jack, and you can tell that they're Taylor and Jack pictures.
So like we blurred it, but not enough.
We didn't blur it like we blurred Cam's face, or
yeah.
We're not doing that kind of. This is
we have the capacity to blur if we really want to blur.
It's a soft blur, and these are the things.
And the letter.
Yeah, it is like like this is the type of absolute diss, the silent diss that's like so loud. You know what I mean? Like, how'd she blur that? She would have blurred this 2 years ago.
I'm going to
This shit would not have been blurred.
Gonna Men in Black you out of my life.
Yep,
absolutely.
It's gone. Bye.
Okay.
Canceled.
Okay, so the one verse that I'm going to talk about is the one verse that I could not figure out for a long time, and by a long time I mean like 3 days, because I just like got into all of this.
Okay.
What I will say is that all of the verses seem to be about people who have this like peripheral connection or stronger than peripheral vision connection with Taylor, but it's sort of like a cultural connection with Taylor, but not like I don't know the best way to describe it.
Okay.
Sort of like on her coattails in a sense. Or
all
like
the people that I just mentioned.
Well, it's not though.
But it's like in that like the same type of
that sort of idea in a sense. Yes. Okay. So I should probably pull up the lyrics too. So it's the verse that it's like they want the 3 dogs that they call their kids.
Right.
They want the good surf, no hypocrites. They want the freedom living off the grid.
Okay.
Now, I was like, well, who on earth is this about? Because that's real vague. Okay? Right? That's real vague. Who could that be about? There's nothing to go off there. And then you were talking about Jack. And I was like, so I started doing a little Googling. Guess who had 3 dogs with Lena Dunham?
Yep.
Jack Antonoff did. And it was like a controversial thing, very in the media. If you can cast your mind back to Lammygate, if you can remember that Lena Dunham had a dog named Lammy that she like had to rehome, and it was a whole thing, and people like did not think very highly of her for rehoming the dog. I'm not gonna like make a judgment on whether or not that was a good idea. That's not what this conversation is about. But Jack was sort of involved with that, right? So that's my first indication that that verse is about Jack. All right, so the next line is, they want that good surf. Jack very famously, and I say very famously like I knew this before I Googled it. I didn't, but okay. He crowd surfs.
Yep.
All the time in his shows, which is notable because he's a germaphobe. So I don't know why he crowd surfs, but he wants that good surf. He wants to, I mean, it's something that he's well known for, right? No
hypocrite would make sense though in that line, because it's like, how can you be a germaphobe and crowd surf?
Well, it does make sense in that line, but it also makes sense. Wait, hold on. I got to find my notes because I want to quote it. It's also a common diss of his, basically a common like conversation of him, online criticism basically of him, that I'll just read what it says on board. Despite being lauded as a supportive producer, he's sometimes accused of pushing his signature sound onto artists. So it's true. It's been like a conversation of him sort of being a hypocrite of pushing this sound, even though he's supposed to like nurture their sound of their artist.
Right.
So it works on a couple different levels. Right. So it's definitely about Jack. It's definitely about all these conversations. And then the last one is they want that good life living off the grid. And so his like style of production that he like is known for, his technique that he like developed or whatever is and is used in like a song called Part of the Band by 1975. The name that he has given this technique is Off the Grid.
There we go.
So
so it is all these central players. Like all of these players in this little group are all the problem people in this album.
Yeah, they
just are.
So I can't really find the exact words to describe exactly how she's calling people out in this song.
She's like, I know what you want, because I probably helped you get it, by the way. But I don't want any of you all anymore.
Right.
All I want is this. So leave me alone.
Yeah. So without getting into details, because I want people to obviously watch the episode where we break down the song specifically. Basically, him being in this song is her saying, oh, I got you this fame.
Yes.
I got your name out there. I got you here.
Yeah. And I hope you got what you want, because you did, because of me.
Yeah.
Now I don't want any of you.
And now, like, now you're associated with me, and like, but now you're not. But now you're not riding my coattails. And yeah, I took you a certain distance, but guess what?
You trashed me.
Yeah, and you fucked around, and now you're gonna find out, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. And hold on, and I have one more for the Palme d'Or one. Do you know that in French that means golden apple?
Interesting.
Also, I forgot to mention from my whiteboard here, one of the super awkward moments of Joe and Margaret Qualley was at the 2022 Cannes Film Festival, which is the supplier of said award.
Interesting. Well, we'll discuss that more when we do that episode.
And here they are.
Always Christmas. I'm wondering, Ariana Grande was also on SNL like a year ago, like almost exactly a year ago. I'm wondering if that's when the skit was from a year ago, and either that or I'm having like, I don't know, an aneurysm or something. We'll figure it out though.
But Jack was at the last EU show surprise song. That was the same time she was recording with Max. Like I don't know where he was.
The Getaway Car one?
But like I don't think him I don't think him being at the it's show business. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think him showing up to the Eras tour in the EU. I don't know when she started recording Showgirl either. Do you know what I mean? I don't know when all of this came to a head. I'm just saying there is years of history of these two, of all of these people being
right. And also she can record with Max and not have cut Jack yet. We don't know when she cut Jack. She could have these feelings about Jack and record Showgirl, but maybe not have like said anything to Jack, or we don't know how that happened. We don't know when it happened. Maybe it didn't actually officially happen. I don't know, but that doesn't mean she didn't have the feelings.
Let me get the date. Let me get the date of when he was there, because it doesn't like it really.
I thought I looked that up. Didn't I look that up? And it was like way before. I thought it was May 7th, 2023.
Yeah. So it's like this is way before Showgirl.
Because it's when you use those AI overviews, which it's easier to do, but they're not always right. So Mike's saying it was August 20th.
Of what?
2024, I'm guessing.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like
I did think that the May 7th, 2023 was way too early, but Let
me see the date. But here's also what could happen. Like she's like, I'm recording with Max, and then Jack Antonoff does some bitchy ass shit where it's like
that's true too.
And he gets mad, and like now there's like a now she's like, oh well, let me add some songs into this album because I've had it. Yeah, I've had it. Let's see.
Or sometimes you just need to like go through the writing process and like get those feelings out and form those ideas and everything before you like confront the person, or who knows? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, it was like in the London era, right? The London show. I need the date.
Yeah, I think it was that's what Mike's saying. It was like one of the last London shows, which that makes more sense because I saw it happen and I didn't start watching live streams until the European leg. So that makes a lot more sense. I should have engaged that thought process when I was doing the Googling.
I don't know what date
I had Eras blackout and I wasn't even there. So
hold on.
Always Christmas. I'm gonna look into that because I'm concerned I did have some sort of other kind of
I'm saying
blackout. I don't know. That's so weird.
Let me see.
Or I watched it on Peacock. Maybe somehow they cut out one of the skits or something. It's been known to happen.
You know who else is on that record label is Bada Doobie or whatever her name is. Bida Doobie is on Dirty Hits also.
I don't know who Bida Doobie is.
She was one of the opening acts for the Eras tour. Just saying. It's a small world.
All right. Yeah. Small world. So small. I've never even heard of her.
I don't know. Why can't I get a date on this? It doesn't matter though, because 20th of August of 2024. No. Right?
Yeah.
Of 2024. Because I have it as May 26, 2023.
Well, I have it as May 7th, 2023. So Jack was just really doing Getaway Car like 3,000 times.
I don't remember that at all.
According to the Google.
I don't remember. I'm going to get back to you. It doesn't matter either way. I was trying to figure out, hold on. I just found it on YouTube, posted 16 espresso martini.
Oh, that's the SNL thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going to go watch it.
August. But that's interesting. That's cute.
Because I have it on Wikipedia that it was in 2023. But who knows? I'm going to have
to. He must have been on stage more than once.
I don't remember that though. Swift performed the song with Antonoff on May 26, 2023 in East Rutherford.
Yeah, that's what I had. The East Rutherford, the New Jersey one, because he's a New Jersey boy. So he must have done that, and then a year later, done it in England.
Oh wait, he did it twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one was August 20th. So he did it twice. Yeah, he did it twice. But that means nothing to me. It doesn't. That means nothing to me. It really doesn't. It really. We don't even know like how far into Showgirl she had been recording, and also
she wouldn't
how the whole conversation went. Like all the stuff that I've been telling you guys is years of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But from 2021 to 2024.
But if we believe what she tells us, which she wouldn't have started recording Showgirl until after that performance, because it was after that break. So theoretically, maybe something happened when he was there and did that performance. Maybe afterwards they had a big fight. And
Absolutely.
then she went and recorded Showgirl, because she can write a song in 20 minutes,
Yeah. So, and I mean, what I'm saying is from 2021 to 2024, there's been drama.
Yeah.
There has been drama.
Yeah.
Even in the midst of Tortured Poets Department, Midnights, drama galore with this crew of people. Mm-hmm. There was a final straw that happened somewhere in 2024 with Jack Antonoff, because he has been silent. He has not even celebrated.
Not one word.
There's been zero word about Showgirls. Margaret Qualley, when she's asked about Showgirls, looks like she saw a ghost in that interview. She's like, doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Which I initially thought was just like, because it is rude to ask her about somebody else's project when she's being interviewed about her project. So that's what I dismissed it as, but.
Right. And Mike is bringing up a very good point here that, but then again, no mention of that in the documentary. Like a very big moment, getaway car in London, no mention, unless that's coming up, but I doubt it. Like all those.
No, because we already passed by London.
Yeah. Like we're not like we put Ed Sheeran in and we put Florence in, but we're not going to put
Sabrina, and we're going to have Gracie, which was in,
totally.
Was it in Toronto or was it Vancouver? I think Vancouver. It was Gracie, Vancouver, right?
Yeah. Gracie also opened my show in Miami.
Right, but Gracie did a song.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying she was at my show.
Because the last two episodes should be Toronto and Vancouver.
Yeah, you would assume, theoretically. Right? Theoretically. Mm-hmm. I was trying to figure out who was blurred in those pictures, and it's really odd that she blurred them out. Yeah, it's not odd when she's like, I'm literally done with you.
Yeah, it's not odd.
I mean, it's clearly there's a plain as day picture that is her and Jack, and it is like the between the 1989 Reputation era. You can just tell, and you can see that these are all pictures of Jack, mm-hmm. and then another picture of her and Jack together, blurred. That is diabolical. The blurring, mm-hmm. That's diabolical. She was going to Sweden during the European leg between shows. Yeah, and it could have been. Here, listen, you know how secretive she is also. It's very possible that she's like, I'm not even telling Jack I'm doing this. Why would she? If she was she's already come to her, she's already made her own conclusions about shit that she heard. It's not going to be like Jack just sat down and told me, by the way, I've been orchestrating all this shitstorm in your whole life. You know what I mean? It's not, she's going to be finding out from other sources, came up with the decision on making an album that's not even going to include him. Mm-hmm. Will I give my fans getaway car? Absolutely. Why? Because it's show business. It's show business, baby. Mm-hmm. And even if we're enemies, we don't have to be on screen. Do you know what I mean? We're going to give the people what they want, But in this documentary, best believe I'm going to erase you out of it. Mm-hmm. You're gone. You're not even mentioned. There's no mention of him at mm-hmm. all anywhere. So, I mean, interesting. What else I think is interesting is that when she's at Long Pond studio session, you hear, I'm assuming,
voice.
Yeah, you hear who I believe is Aaron.
Yeah,
talking to her, which means shows interaction. You know what I mean? At Electric Lady, it's zip. It's just her. Nobody else in the room. She has muted it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or she is like not put like I'm not going to put in any part where there's even him talking. Something has happened. There's a rift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Her spline split from carrying them all up that hill.
Yeah.
You know? All right, guys. Well, is there anything else we have failed to mention today? Because I feel like we have gone over a holy moly, monster. Holy moly,
lots of things. Listen, I have two like theoretical questions that I just have been bouncing around in my brain.
Nice.
That are probably like yes or no questions for you, because I think you've probably already thought of them. But You're
talking to me personally?
Yeah, okay. You personally, and then also maybe not yes or no questions for the chat, but for you, yes or no questions, because I know how your mind works. Okay. Do you think for the people in her circle, in her life, does she just say to them like, can you wear orange today? And they just have to be like, okay, with no explanation. Like for
Who
Easter
are we referring to? What?
For like Easter eggs. Like, all right, let's say.
But who's done this?
For Cam's mom, basically. Let's say she's wearing orange. Okay. So do you think that Taylor then says? So she says like, oh, your mom's gonna be in the next year. Can she wear orange?
No. I think that's part of the kismet of the whole thing. I think that is purely circumstantial.
Oh. What about
because they weren't even allowed to hear Tortured Poets while they were performing it.
Well, right, that's what I say. Like she would have to ask with no explanation.
Yeah, no.
And they would just have to be like, okay. Or like so she's at Jimmy Fallon and she's like, oh, these two exit signs, can I just throw them back here? And then
that's probably
like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like that is more probable because A, her and Jimmy Fallon are really close friends, but two, she's promoting an album with Easter eggs in it. I don't think she's going to say, Cam, I know your mom's coming to the show. Can you have her wear orange for the recorded documentary that's coming out after Showgirl? Like, blah, blah, blah. Because I mean, like they couldn't even listen to Tortured Poets Department when they were practicing to perform it.
Okay. That was just the first example that pops into my head. The more general question is, when she's involving someone else in an Easter egg, do you think it is that broad of a question? Like, is it, can you just do X and there's no other explanation and they just go with it? Do you think she says like, this is for an Easter egg, can you do X and no explanation? Like what do you think the dialogue is there when someone else is involved in an Easter egg?
Okay. I think it's like this. We're really good friends, and so I can trust you with this, but here's a massive NDA that you're going to have to sign anyway when I say this very blanket statement of, can you do this? And make it do this. But like, I think it's like kind of rare when other people are involved in her Easter eggs in general.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like the story that always like blows my mind totally is like when Ed Sheeran was recording Endgame, and she's like, do you want to do like a song with me, and he's like, okay. And so she flies a guy out to his house, opens a suitcase, plays the song, the guy closes the suitcase and flies home. I mean, like that's so like I don't think that there's any like what I'm saying is like, can you do it? Okay, cool. Here's all these documents to sign, but it's so controlled.
Yeah.
Like, it's like so controlled that I don't, and I think that's why other people are not really ever involved, because she doesn't really trust a lot of people to like keep their mouths shut. You know what I mean? Like she's sitting there like it's so hard to keep a secret, but like if we do get to keep it a secret, it's like so joyful. You know what I mean? Like she said that in the doc. I mean, I don't know, because
well, I mean, she obviously wouldn't do it. She would know. She would have the like incredibly established relationship with the person that she would know, like with Travis, right? Like she knows Travis.
Well, yeah, I mean,
is going to be in on it and would enjoy it.
Right.
And
I mean,
could do it, right? Yeah. Like he knew that being on New Heights was an Easter egg, right?
Absolutely.
And all those things that they said in the podcast were Easter eggs,
Totally.
So like, but he had heard the album too. So, right. I mean,
and like,
I just was curious what you thought. That's all.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's like the singular time that's happened. I mean, it really is. That's actually the only time that a boyfriend of hers has ever been involved in any form of,
because no other boyfriends would even want to.
And they could and she didn't try whatever the things, all of the issues that we were exploring constantly with like how, the people around her have been like really not great, but
no, not great.
Great. It's like not great. So yeah, I mean, Travis was like the first time like she has ever participated with another person in the launching of something that is Taylor Swift LLC. You know what I mean? Taylor Swift, the the business. Mm-hmm. Like it's, I mean, I can't think of another moment where, I mean, that was part of like the craziness of the podcast itself was like, holy shit, what is going on right now? Like she's on a podcast, you all. Like that is insane in and of itself that she was on a podcast. But that like calm and just like talking about stuff and like releasing her album, like announcing it on the, I mean, so I don't know. I mean, again, she has her own meteorologist. So I feel like
that has become your bar for everything.
It really is. Like everything is complicated. Like, you know what I mean? Like everything is way more complicated than we could imagine. And I don't know. Mm-hmm. I think Cam's mother was dressed by her people as they had a camera in front of her face when they had their mother-son talk.
By Taylor. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that's like, it's a, like, I feel like that's a risky move if like the dancers can't even hear Tortured Poets Department.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know though. Maybe it's like, yeah, Taylor wants you to wear orange for this. I mean, I don't know. The answer is I have no idea, but I have never seen really any other people participate in the planting of Easter eggs, really.
That we know of. That we know of. Okay, here's my other question. We know, obviously, there's vaults for the first, 6 albums. There have to be unreleased songs, we'll call them, for all the other 6 albums.
Absolutely.
Do you think we will ever get Lover vaults, Folklore vaults, Evermore vaults, Midnight's vaults, Tortured Poets vaults, Showgirl vaults?
Okay, so with Tortured Poets Department, I think that those are the songs. I mean, like we have 30 songs for Tortured Poets Department before the vault. Mm-hmm. Are there extras? I'm sure. But I mean, that is a humongous body of work. But I mean, there are vaults for all of them. I mean, not everything makes it. So of course.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it could be like one. I mean, like technically we have Lover. We have like what? 1 or 2 to All the Boys I Love before. Is there one more? Well, we have Need. We know about Need.
She also re-recorded it and put it on an album already, hasn't she? So All the Girls You Loved Before, isn't that already on an album?
It's like but it's like a addendum to Lover, is it not? Yeah. It's like it was like released as a single.
Yeah, I mean
like a Lover single or something. So it's like not a vault, but it is. I mean, it's technically part of Lover, but it's not.
Okay. Here's my
How is that? Was that technical enough?
Yeah, that is technical. Here's what I think. Okay. I think that after Debut and Reputation, she's going to be done with the vaults. I do. Yet are there vaults? Obviously, because like not everything makes it. But I think
that makes me sad because I love vaults.
Yeah, vaults are great. Vaults are great, but we have to look at it like in a way that's like, I think that the vaults for the Taylor's version albums were so essential because they filled in so many holes to a story that we didn't really know the like some crucial parts to. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess I mean, Lover would probably have some like crazy shit on it, and same with like yes, of course, I always want votes. Like I always want votes, but will she? I mean, maybe like deluxe versions. I know, like she'll probably like if she does it, she'll do it as like a just like as a deluxe version. I mean, but we still haven't gotten Midnight's 3 a.m. edition. I'm pissed.
I know. Well, and also we've talked about the fact that likely several of the vault tracks are not necessarily true to that era, exact era.
Like
so I could be vaults from folklore, from
because I really have questions about the 1989 vault track.
Same. It's the same.
Like I feel like
those are definitely like the most pingy of
like I feel like
it's really about Taylor Swift.
Well, and also I feel like it's like, well, I feel like these are the vaults for Midnights. I mean, I really do. I feel like even sonically,
like folklore, Evermore, Midnights. I think it's all it's all a rich tapestry. It's all in there.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Only because like sonically, like the vault of 1989, which I adore, by the way. I love it. Like with a massive passion. Mm-hmm. But sonically, it sounds like Midnights and not 1989.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
I mean, I have conflicted feelings about that because I have conflicted feelings about 1989.
I know.
And then it's like, but that vault is my favorite, so make it make sense. I don't know, but yeah.
Oh my god, I love Midnights. I love Midnight so much.
I love parts of Midnight.
Oh, I love it, and I love 1989. But again, like when I heard the vaults, I'm like, this sounds like Midnight. Like to me, it's like this sonically is so midnighty. And this is why I'm like 100% convinced that Maddie Healy was going to be a part of the 1989 vault tracks. And I will never not believe that he was supposed to be the singer instead of Post Malone, like for Fortnite. Like I firmly believe. And again, I have the wild theory that like the Torture Post department was not supposed to end this way. Like it was like they're hard launching their relationship to the world, and then this happened. Like it ended abruptly and bad, and so we had to add songs to it. We had to add more material.
Do you know what I still can't believe? I still can't believe that we never got a live performance of Fortnite with Taylor and Posty.
I know.
Never. How?
It's interesting. I know. I am surprised. I'm so surprised by that. I'm so surprised by that because she puts the whole song in the Tortured Poets set, like the entire thing.
And we made it very clear every time Jan popped up. We made it very clear we were hoping it was Posty. Like,
totally.
We called him Jan Malone, for goodness sake.
I know. But Jan Malone was really just supposed to be Maddie.
Right.
You know?
I know.
So well, it's so wild.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Posty couldn't do I mean, good Lord, that man is booked and busy. If I've ever seen
definitely.
it. Like,
definitely.
I'm not even clear, and this is on me, obviously, but like, what genre does he do on his own? Because he's always like featuring with all these other artists. Like he's
very diverse, actually.
Diverse. Thank you.
Yeah, he's very diverse. He started off like hip hoppy, then he went kind of like he made a country album.
Did he? I thought maybe, but I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I couldn't like that.
Like pop kind of pop vibes also. He's very multifaceted artist.
Good for him.
Very, very good for him. And I want everyone to please go watch the Part of the Band music video. Can everyone go watch it? I'm sick of having this knowledge in myself. Yes, because like you'll be amazed. You'll be like, holy shit. Like the up close, in the Fortnite video where it's like Taylor's face, Post Malone's face, it is identical to a scene in like the whole thing. It's like he's just walking through the Tortured Poets department and now she's in it.
Yeah.
Wild. I also would like you all to revisit the performance that she does at the 1975 show where she does Antihero.
Yeah.
And I just want you to note the swagger that she has when she comes out, and she like very coyly like grabs his whiskey and drinks it on stage. Like it like if you look at that performance through the lens of what we know now, and you see all the Tortured Poets references on stage, and her demeanor is so, I'm so in love with the singer of this band vibe. It's so familiar. Like the way that he like touches her, the just grabbing his random like whiskey at the sitting on the piano and just swigs it. Yeah, it's like, why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see this before? What do you think about those two questions?
I think I had to stop and think of what my questions were. I've not had dinner. My hunger.
I know, I'm starving also.
I very much can see that with a few trusted people, she very easily could say, please do this, no explanations, and they will do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think there has to be
whether she does that or not, I don't know, but I see it, and they would go for it and love it.
I mean, her and Ed Sheeran have been like best friend, like really close friends, like since like before Red.
Yeah,
and like all the way at Reputation. She's like, I'm not even trusting him to even have this song in his possession. Like that's like, so her levels are unbelievable to me. I'm like, what? But it also mind bends me that Ed Sheeran does not have a cell phone. What?
Right.
What is this information?
Although I do feel like the protection of the music is going to be a level much more stringent than a protection of an Easter egg. Both very stringent, but you're going to protect the music.
Well, I agree. Like
crazy. But yeah. No, I hear what you're saying.
And it was like just Endgame. It wasn't even the whole album. Look at my mom with the father. You mean she drank the brown liquor?
I think I
absolutely did drink it.
Never stops writing songs. I think there's a million songs for every album.
Totally.
Whether or not we'll ever hear them, we may, but I don't think they will be labeled as such. I think they could just be thrown onto other albums where they fit. Is what I think. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, or like she'll randomly just surprise us one day with like, oh, and here's 5 more songs from Evermore or something. I mean, it will be like probably just streaming. I mean, who am I joking though? She would actually sell them. Although, why don't I have my 3 a.m. Midnights edition? I can't even fathom Midnights without the second half of it. So it's like, to me, it gives me unrest that I feel like I have half an album.
Well, maybe like on a Midnights anniversary, it will come out.
I need this with everything in me. And actually, I need To the Dawn edition. I need it to have You're Losing Me on it. Yeah, like I need this with my whole soul.
Because that's the best song on the album. It's the best song on the album.
Ooh.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
You said it. It's one of them. I'll just add a footnote. It's one of them. It's one of them. I think The Great War is the greatest song on the album.
It's in contention, but
exquisite. It's Different is also really good.
Hold on me.
Hits Different is excellent. So was the move a foreshadowing of father figure? The drinking the brown liquor at Maddie Healy's show? Probably. That's what I'm saying. It's kismet, all of it. Like, but she did drink the.
It's just everything works on like 12 different levels with her. That's the thing.
The wild. But the one thing though with Maddie that makes him separate from all of them is that she has had no part in building his career.
Yeah.
At all. Like they've
had the exception of being like a muse, but that's.
But yeah, but like hidden muse
and the bouncing ideas off each other. But that's
like not out in the. Taylor Swift produced my like very not. I mean,
like, a lot of us had no idea who he was before Tortured Poets came out, like myself included. Not an idea of who he was, and it was like, wait, who is this album? Like we kind of knew they dated her, and we were like, what? Like, and then it was like, oh wait, we got to go back and do some research because no idea.
Yeah, their allure is insane. You're losing.
Mike gets it.
You're Losing Me is top 3, maybe even one of her discography. Good for I mean, it's a great song. It's a great song.
If you think that, good for you.
Good for you. Yeah, I love that for you. I totally celebrate that for you. Like,
there are no wrong opinions.
Yeah, there are no wrong opinions. Like, I completely celebrate that for you. It's an incredible song. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's iconic and gut-wrenching and beautifully written. And there's like so many, like, it's hard.
I know. I can't pick. I can't.
It's so hard, but like, yeah, I mean, it's almost I mean, like, truly, it's almost impossible to pick, like, I don't know.
No, she can't pick her top 5. We can't pick her top 5.
Yeah, I mean, I really, it's like I can't even pick my top 5 albums, to be honest.
No,
with her. Like, it's like constantly switching. You know what I mean? And changing. But I am deeply obsessed with Showgirl, and this is how I know Showgirl is incredible for me. Is that nothing, and I mean nothing, could pry Tortured Post Department off of my everything all the time. Like, I literally could not stop listening to it. And the only thing that's been able to divert my attention for like extended periods, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is Showgirl. And so it's like, well, this is a masterpiece, obviously. Because like, if you can get me to stop listening to like Torture Post Department and like I was Torture Post Department had me in a chokehold, and now, I mean, obviously now Showgirls does, and you know, in 4 months I'll probably be back to listening to Midnights or Folklore, Evermore, or Red, or Speak Now, or Fearless, or Debut, or Reputation, or Lover. Like, life is good. We have an album for every month. And now the 13th album can really screw that up. I'm just joking. Only TTPD song that I listened to is So Long London.
Great song, but wow.
Yeah, it's a super great song. So
but that's, I mean, it's a very specific, the album it's a very specific kind of mood.
Totally.
And
I was deep in that mood.
Yeah. If that's not your mood, then I can understand how.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
it wouldn't ring for you.
Without question. When Tortured Post Department was announced, it was the first and only time that I actually was terribly sad about the announcement, because I was going through so much horrific tragedies, like horrible tragedies, that I was like, well, this is going to be the first time that I don't relate on any level to a Taylor Swift album, because what's going on in my life is so sad, and there's so much death and like just tragedy after tragedy, that
surprise.
And damned if
it came right to you when you needed it.
And I could not. I was floored at how much that album like spoke to me. Because I was like, there's no way. Like, there's no way that I'm going to relate to anything, because all of this like wildly, uniquely traumatic things in like a domino effect were happening to me. And I mean, it took me down. Like, it was a dark, dark, dark time. And I, like, every song was about specifically what I was going through, and I could not even believe it. I could not even believe it. Like, it was like, I still am in shock over how, you know what I mean? Like how wild that is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, I'm like, well, this is the first one that I'm going to like absolutely have no thoughts on. And I'm not even going to be able to talk about it, because like, what could she possibly be singing about that deals with like massive betrayal, everyone dying, and like disasters everywhere? Oh.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the whole album's about.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa. Wild. So yeah, I mean, it's truly crazy. I mean, I don't know. So, well, how long have we been doing this for?
Just
4.5 hours.
Just almost 4 hours. 3 hours 47 minutes. So just
guys. Well, thank you guys for being here for this whole thing and listening to us talk about it. I hope you like got some new info, some hot goss.
There's a lot of tea being spilled.
There's a lot of tea being spilled, and I implore you to please go look up how weird the Margaret Qualley situation is, because it is so illuminating when you're like, oh, everyone. No, I mean everyone in this person's life has been shady. Everyone's shady. Like
everyone's weird.
Everyone's weird and acting weird. Everyone is participating in weirdness, and no wonder she's like in her opalite era. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for making my day a better day, ladies. You're so welcome. Thank you. And thank you for making our days better, all of you.
Absolutely. You and everybody else who participated.
Yes.
Or just watched and didn't participate. We love you too. Or is watching after and when this is posted.
Yes.
Love each and every one of you.
Love and Swifties.
Like, even the person who came on and tried to provoke a reaction, we love you too.
Yeah, we love you too. One day Taylor's music will find you and you will, I'm sure, rejoin the chat. And I mean, like,
we hope you find something that you love as much as we love.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's like, what we want for you. If you haven't already.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you haven't needed her yet, but when you do, you will find the album that's for you. And will it change your life? I guarantee it.
And we'll be here.
There's few things that I guarantee, but that is absolutely a guarantee that I guarantee. I mean, I just guarantee.
It's a guarantee. I guarantee.
A guarantee that I guarantee.
Guarantees it.
All right. Well, I've got to eat dinner.
I do too. Can we go over our schedule real quick?
Oh yes, we need to.
23rd. We're gonna do another episode like we've been doing. The night of 23rd, we'll just record one and throw it up.
Yes.
On YouTube, not literally throw up.
Yeah. Yes, I will figure out how to do that because yes.
Thank you.
Sending you love. Yay.
And then that Sunday, which is the Sunday between Christmas and New Year's, I'm free.
Yeah, I have to.
Are you?
Okay. I have to figure out. Hold on, let me just get my calendar because
sure.
The Sunday, well,
28th.
not really. Not really. So we're gonna have to do it. My family has two Christmas, there's two things going on, and I've also got like people coming in from out of town. So we're okay. So on the 23rd, we'll watch it, and then I don't know what time, but we will record it sometime on the 23rd,
just like we've been doing.
Yeah.
Fine. Perfect. Good.
Okay. Or I even maybe have to do it on the 24th. I might have to do it on the 24th.
Okay. That might be hard, but
okay. We'll figure it out. We will have our reaction after the 23rd and as fast as we can do it.
Yes.
And then what was the next thing that's happening?
Well, we would
our normal thing, but we might have to do it later in the day on that Sunday.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it might not be at 4:30. It might be later, but I'll post it on Sparks and I'll post it as a post on YouTube, and so we can know. It's just I do have family stuff.
Yeah, of course. So so please make sure that you are subscribed.
Yes, make sure you're subscribed. Please like the video.
Yes, and if you are subscribed, then you get all those notifications from Holly.
Yes,
about any schedule.
Join Sparks. It's amazing.
And join Sparks because you'll get.
I also need to congratulate Taylor on winning the signed CD and finding all of the Getaway Car lyric hints in this office, because it was so tough. I put 1,000 of them in here, and one was so obscure. She had found them all except one, and I'm like, you're gonna find this, and when you do, you're gonna be so pissed. You're gonna be like, Holly, you are crazy, and I'm gonna be like, I know I made it hard, but she found it.
Listen, I took a day or two maybe off from looking. Literally the first time back looking, I found it. And I was literally on the floor cackling. And I was like, you son of a gun.
And I told you to say that. You'd be like,
I know. And I sent her a screenshot of what I had found. And I was like.
And it was a hard one. I was like, this is I knew it was very hard.
In that space so many times. I don't know how I missed it. It's real obvious once you
see it. But when you don't I'll just tell everybody what it is. I put a black and white picture of Bonnie and Clyde like in this collage of pictures in my office. And if you guys aren't on Sparks, like I do these things where like I'll put all these clues in my office and you have to guess what song and you have to guess all the references and win stuff. So I put 1 billion in there for Getaway Car. So Taylor
literally like a billion.
Yeah, like so many. She found all of them except one. And I'm like, there's one more. And I'm not even going to give you a hint because I know you'll find it. Like, I know, like, you are a super sleuth Swiftie. You will find this. And she did a black and white picture of Bonnie and Clyde. Like,
well, and then there was a picture of Clyde next to it. That's what I didn't even see the Bonnie and Clyde. Like, that was.
Yeah, I was like, I need to put. Yeah, and I was like,
okay, I'm not 100% sure it's Clyde. Well, so I reverse image search to make sure because I didn't even clock that one until I had it paused up on my TV, and I sent you the text, and I didn't even know that. And then I looked at my TV, I'm like, well, you dummy, Bonnie and Clyde's right stinking there.
Well, I put up the one with Bonnie and Clyde, but then I'm like, no one's gonna get this because it's like there's no like reference that you would know. So I'm like, then I found like that picture of Clyde with that big ass gun, and I was like,
that was kind of the tipping point.
Yeah, I was like, people are gonna be like, why does she have this like black and white picture of this guy holding this giant gun? I'm like, so that will probably be like how they put these two together. And then she did. Like, she found all of them. So congratulations, you won the signed Showgirl CD. Yay! And so great, like so awesome, and way to go. Every single clue, all of them. And some of them were really
I'm a bit
hard.
of an overachiever.
Yeah. So am I. So like, I was like, I'm making this stealth. Like,
it was hard.
It was really hard. Like, it was hard. And I'm going to be doing another one because they're really fun. I love doing them. It's like making my own escape room kind of.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what
room. You know what I mean? It's super fun. So, yeah, she got them all. Like, she got them all. The other one that I felt was like pretty hard and like incognito was Shades of Grey and Candlelight. And
that was hard.
That was a hard one.
And the matches were hard.
Oh yeah, the matches were hard too. Yeah, struck a match, blew your mind. Yeah, that was
even though there were two things of matches, still was hard.
Still hard. Because one had the actually
and the black tie. The black tie was hard because I wasn't sure it was a tie.
Yep, black tie was hard. The matches, the second one, the only one was a struck match though. There's like a struck match laying on top of the matchbox.
Yeah, that's true. I guess both because I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, I was covering all my bases.
Oh no, and you did. And I was like, oh, I know she's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. You did. And you did. So yay!
Yay!
Okay. So with that, we're gonna not even see everybody before Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Swiftmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate.
If you celebrate a holiday this winter,
moon settings, whatever it is, whatever you're doing,
right?
Have a merry one and a happy one, and I hope it gives you tons of joy, no matter what it is. And we will,
and happy new. Well, no, we'll be
back for New Year's.
Okay. Then no, do not have a happy New Year yet because we'll be
don't
back.
Have a happy New Year yet because we haven't wished it for you.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't you do it. So we will see you soon. And until then, and always,
peace, love, and Swifties forever.
Ooh, love you.
Bye.
Bye. Yay.
Silly.
Aw, yay.